Just do it.
So I'm going to do it. In week 10, right?
Say it.
Los Angeles scores first. They win 21-19. In week 15, Seattle scored first. They won 38-37 in overtime. So that being said, the team that scores first, they're going to win the NFC.
Okay. So Aviva's field goal wraps it.
In these first two games, that's all. I mean, this is how close this is, guys.
I see you. All right. There's no take you can have about Jarrett Stidham without being high register. You can't do it.
It's true.
It is so unbelievable what we are seeing, that we're seeing somebody starting an AFC Championship game. His first pass will be his first pass in 749 days. His last pass attempt, 749 days ago as of this championship Sunday, was intercepted by Trevon Merrick, who, as you know, was famous this year for hitting Jawans Jennings after that Monday night game.
Yeah, okay.
It's been this long. There is no playbook for it other than just the gut feel that everybody initially thought had no chance, and by kickoff Sunday, he'll be in the Hall of Fame. But it's just Sean Payton using a chip on his shoulder to his advantage is a powerful, powerful tool. And the fact that this guy is a big-armed guy who can chunk play it down the field makes me think by the end of the day on Sunday in Denver, Jarrett Stidham's going to have more touchdowns than Drake May. May just wind up with more than May. You know? Sean Payton dialing it up. And Stidham doing what he's done before. And even though it's a very small sample size, he hasn't done it in a while. Just kind of feel like he's going to go chunk playing down the field. And at the end of the day, Stidham's going to have more touchdowns. He may not win. He may still not win. Because there's all three phases here. But at the end of the day, more than May. No, and that rhymes. That's my higher register. Okay, whoever's aggregating us, it's higher register. You got to go up there to believe it.
That's getting clipped for sure.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah, 100% getting
guys who thinks Jarrett Stidham's going to have more touchdown passes.
That is in like 2
but
minutes.
That's if I said it as if I believe it 100%. I'm up here.
Yeah.
Hey, eyes here, up here. Okay? Higher register. On Friday's show.
All that being said, none of that's going to translate into the...
Yeah, you guys are all getting. That's it.
You know what? But at least I smiled when I did it.
Hey.
Rich Eisen here. As you all know, I care deeply about pediatric cancer research and awareness. That's why I'm proud to talk about Hyundai Hope on Wheels. For over 27 years, every Hyundai sold has helped fund life-saving pediatric cancer research. Together with over 850 dealers nationwide, they've raised more than $277 million, supporting over 25,000 kids in their fight against cancer. At Hyundai, hope isn't optional. It comes standard. Visit HyundaiUSA.com and search Hyundai Hope on Wheels to learn more.
Hey, fans! Welcome back to Fansville's Cheers and Tears. Oh. Okay, so like everybody deals with losing, right? To a rival on a last-second field goal. Whatever, it's fine. I'm totally fine. But I cope with losing with an ice-cold Dr. Pepper. Those 23 flavors are like so delicious. They totally wash away the pain of your college football team taking a big fat L. College football, it's a pepper thing.
Get the Pirate Radio mobile app today and enter a whole new dimension. Be the first to get all the latest news, programming, podcast, and special guest appearances. Listen live to Pirate Radio 927 FM on weekdays, game days, online, anywhere, anytime. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download today at your Apple Play or Google Store. Pirate Radio. We are the voice of the Pirate Nation.
Greenville Motor Company has proudly served Greenville for over 40 years. Driven by service, powered by trust, locally owned and operated by Tommy and Brian Cook and the Cook family. When you're looking for your next ride, choose from a huge selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs, domestic or import. If they don't have exactly what you want, they'll locate it for you. From your very first car to that luxury automobile you've always dreamed of, it's Greenville Motor Company, 1000 Southwest Greenville Boulevard, DriveHereNow.com. Driven by service, powered by trust, Greenville Motor Company.
At Children's Health Services, we understand the importance of your child's well-being. This is Dr. Chris Osmick, and our mission is to provide comprehensive, patient-centered health care through every stage of child development, starting the day they are born in the hospital. We are not just here to treat illnesses. We are here to partner with you on your child's health journey. Schedule your appointment today to build a brighter, healthier world for your children.
Hey everybody, this is Parker Bird. Visit our friends at Children's Health Services on Arlington Boulevard on 10th Street and at childrenshealthservices.org. Go Pirates!
I'm Sam Jones, and for more than 3 generations, my folks have kept the fires burning for Eastern North Carolina Whole Hog Barbecue. At Sam Jones, you'll find our smokehouse pumping out wood-fired meats, cooked fresh every single day. There are no freezers at our place. Everything, and we mean everything, is made fresh daily, including our sides, sweets, and sauces. Stop in and see us, and I bet you'll be able to taste our passion in just one bite. At Sam Jones Barbecue, you'll find plenty of smoke, but no mirrors.
It doesn't matter if you're running drills at the park, playing pickup on a Saturday, or sinking the final putt. When you compete with your friends with Michelob Ultra on the line, competition isn't that friendly. The trash talk, next level, and the stakes, oh, those are crystal clear. With only 95 calories and superior smooth taste, it's the ultimate trophy. Superior is worth playing for. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025, Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Do you want to get rid of wrinkles? How about tighten or lift your skin? Want a smoother skin texture or get rid of brown spots? Combining personalized treatments, expert training, and a deep passion for skin health, Beauty Bar MediSpa is dedicated to enhancing your skin and boosting your confidence from the inside out. Contact the licensed professionals for a free consultation and ask about their newest technologies and treatments. Beauty Bar MediSpa on Red Banks Road in Greenville. Enjoy your visit. Love your transformation.
Pirate Nation, your dream home starts with Unshakable Builders. Now building in Sutherland Estates in Greenville and Dolostone Court in Wilson, with homes available now. And stay tuned, Cross Creek Townhomes in Greenville and Whitaker Glen in Farmville are coming soon. Browse available homes, explore floor plans, and see past projects today at unshakablebuilders.com. Have questions? Use live chat, fill out the contact form, or call the office at 814-9105. Unshakable Builders, build on a solid foundation.
I'm Donald Stocks, owner of PIP Marketing Signs Print. We are your one-stop shop for just about anything printed. If we're not your go-to printer, please give us a call at 355-1636. We have over 80 5-star Google reviews and want you to be our next more than satisfied and well-pleased customer. Check us out at growatpip.com or stop in to see us at 3185 Mosley Drive in Greenville. PIP, where business goes to grow.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 at 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
Clip. Hey, man, good to see you, brother.
We got Jarrett here. Hey, Jarrett. Hey, and we got left side. Strong side.
Y'all are intimidating guys. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are famous. Y'all are celebrity type guys, and that's intimidating.
Gun. First down, ECU. Spinning free. Still on his feet. Marlon Gunn Jr. He's gone.
How about them Pirates, baby?
You already know, my guy.
Pirate pride, baby. Pirate pride.
From the Pirate Radio studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
Welcome in to a Thursday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Clip Brock here with you inside the Pirate Radio studios, coming to you on Pirate Radio 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1 in Washington. We're on 1250, 930 online, pr927fm.com. We're on the Pirate Radio app, powered by Carolina Caliber and Flatlands Jessup, also on YouTube, Pirate Radio TV. For you baseball seam heads out there, we got all of your coverage for ECU Baseball Media Day 2026. It's available at Pirate Radio TV. You can see interviews with Cliff Godwin, Jeff Palumbo, Austin Knight, Ethan Norby, and more, all there at Pirate Radio TV. And we got a lot of audio still to get to from that, though. We'll serve a little up today and tomorrow on the show as well. We have a lot of guests to get to on today's show, including former Pirate pitcher Josh Grosz, who is experiencing the business side of sports as he is now with his third organization in just a couple of years. He is now part of the Diamondbacks organization, so we'll check in with Josh, see what he's up to. He's out in Arizona. Zach Kaplan going to join us here in hour number 1. Kim McNeill, head coach of the ECU women's basketball team, red hot, as Chandler would say, lightning hot. And they are back at it this weekend, coming off 4 straight victories. So we'll talk to Kim McNeill about the great play of the women's team. Greg Hudson will join us on the Turner Home Team Live Line. Rahjai Harris will join us on the Turner Home Team Live Line. Red Hot Jeff Nadeau may or may not join us on the show. He's already given us 3 winners this week. We'll see if we can connect with him on today's program. We've got the Jackman in the audio chair. We got intern Tanner, intern Avery, intern Zach, Shirley Rhodes, babysitting, supervising, training, doing a lot of things. To my left, I have Jared Watkins, also known as J-Bone, also known as Big Time. What's up, Jared?
Jared Watkins, also known as J-Bone.
It's a great day. It's my Friday.
Yeah, Jared's off tomorrow. He is he's in a mood today, folks. We'll see how that translates to the show.
I'm just very upset that my guy Jesse Plemons, Fat Damon, as you call him, was snubbed from the Oscars. That's why I'm so mad.
Okay. Also joining us on the program, as I mentioned a moment ago, we'll say, hey, Zach.
Hey, Clip. How you doing?
Hey, Zach.
Zach Kaplan's here. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking.
I'm in a better mood than J-Bone.
Yeah. Everyone.
Oh, you're not a Plemons head like me. No, apparently not.
I like Jesse Plemons. I'm not going to let that ruin my day.
It's not. That's just the reason I'm going to go with.
And the reason is you. Hoobastank once said.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What a dumb name for a band.
Jesse Plemons, Breaking Bad? Yeah. Yep.
Jesse Plemons, Breaking Bad?
Yeah. Just checking.
Jesse Plemons,
Breaking Bad?
What else? What was he in?
He's in Killers of the Flower Moon.
Wait, did he get screwed for? What did he get screwed for? That?
Yeah.
Because he was also in.
He was in Begonia.
Begonia.
That's what he got screwed for, because he was phenomenal. He made that film. Like that thing stunk outside of Jesse Plemons.
Stank on you.
But it was the Best Picture nominee, Emma Stone.
All right, if we have time, we'll get to that. Jared is a what do they call you? Oscars. A cinephile.
Nah, I don't like anything that ends in file, so I'm gonna go with just a film enjoyer. I don't any like film enthusiast. Yeah, yeah. There we go. Not a critic. I just love movies. I enjoy most everything I watch.
Sounds like you're being critical of the awards.
The award, because they didn't get it right.
All right.
He's a fan of the theater.
All right, we have is this a From the Helm from John Gilbert?
Uh-oh.
We have a From the Helm.
From the Gill. Could be good, could be bad.
From Gilly. Pirate Nation, I hope your 2026 is off to a great start.
It's getting there. Depends on who you ask.
Yeah, Zach and I have had deaths in the family. So.
Yeah,
Thank you for hoping, but that's just not the case.
Yeah.
I'm not going to read all this. You can check it out, ecupirates.com. First bullet point, women's basketball, 10-1 in the last 11 games. Second bullet point, construction and updates, changes for the 2026 baseball season. You can read about that. Third bullet point, Pirate Club Executive Committee update. You can read all about that. Next bullet point, men's basketball. Men's basketball team hit the road this week for a pair of games. We worked closely with North Texas officials on moving Saturday's scheduled game to Friday afternoon due to a winter storm approaching the Dallas area. Our team will be back in Greenville Friday evening.
I have something to say, but is there more?
Yeah, there's more, but we're changing topic. Subject.
Okay, on the men's basketball thing, me and my buddy were talking about this last night. He looked it up. Starting at 1 p.m. in Denton, they say, hey, don't leave the house because you're not going to be able to get anywhere. It's going to be bad. The storm hits Denton on Friday.
Interesting.
So I don't even know if they're going to be able to. If they were leaving at like noon, they'd be able to get back into Greenville. But I don't think they're going to be able to leave Denton.
Well,
be an interesting afternoon at DFW and Love Field.
I'm gonna be nice. While the results this season have not met our expectations, please know that Coach Schwartz, his staff, and our players are working tirelessly to improve. We know. I know that.
They ain't sleeping.
That's not a declaration of he's our coach and we're going to stand by him. It's not exactly a
Well, let me
endorsement.
continue. I understand the frustration, and I share it, he says. At the same time, I'm also confident we have a group that is going to compete until the very end. I'm asking our fans to continue to support these young men as we work through this challenging season. Your support matters, and it makes a difference. Appreciate you standing with us.
These are trying times.
All right.
Non-endorsement.
So he says he's confident we have a group that's going to compete till the end and that we should know that they are working tirelessly to improve. I said that yesterday on the show. Mike Schwartz coaches his butt off. The players, they work their tails off. It results in loss after loss after loss after loss, miss after miss after miss after miss. East Carolina now the second worst three-point shooting team in America.
Tight battle with Ryder.
Number 364.
Yeah, at least last night there was no false hope. There's like, oh, maybe we might do what we've been doing in these games. It was kind of like, all right, Jarrett, you can turn the TV off. You can go to something else. And I said, thank you, ECU basketball.
You know, they're just so disheartening because I've seen what it's done to my friend Jarrett, who was just excited for this season and really looking forward to some great afternoons and evenings at Minji's Coliseum.
They've been fun. I mean, I just get to sit up on the press row, shoot the breeze, chit-chat with the fellas. That's fun. That's what I look forward to.
There's way more fun things to be doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Jarrett was so, like, October Jarrett was just so excited to get in there, and it's just been nothing. Your ROI has been 0.0.
Yeah.
Return on investment.
That's been my whole life with everything, really. So.
Yeah, but Pirate basketball.
But I have realized.
I went in with low expectations, and somehow they have not even met those this year.
I have realized, though, over the last couple weeks, last couple months, last couple years, your punishment in life is getting what you want and realizing that kind of sucks. And that has been ECU basketball. I was like, man, can't wait for this season to start, and I got it, and it sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So I guess the message is stop wanting things.
Life lesson learned. Like, I suppose you got something out of the season.
Pirates lose to Wichita last night. Moving along. Zach, do you know anything about Emory Williams?
I know that he went to Miami. I know that he won a double overtime game over Clemson in 23, and that he is going to be a guy who comes in and competes for the starting job. Can't say I've done like a whole lot of like looking into him per se, but there's also not a lot of tape to look at.
Yeah.
I mean, he's played in some games, but not a ton.
There's a highlight from the spring game. Deep bomb, beautiful bomb to Ray Joseph.
Ray Joseph.
Yeah, heard you guys talking about it yesterday. I mean,
Emory to Ray.
Mm-hmm.
That's I can get behind a Ray. We can come up. There's a nickname to be had there for that connection.
I think Ray is his nickname. Oh.
No, but the connection.
Gotcha.
Emory Ray.
Emory Ray.
I mean, that's a start. That's a working title.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Got to start somewhere.
You at least have two quarterbacks that have been around the block and guys who know college football, have played P4 competition, have struggled at times against P4 competition, but there's only one P4 opponent on the schedule next year.
I think that Miami actually might have won the national championship if they would have played Ray Joseph more.
That's not where I thought you were going with that.
There's something. So Luther Campbell.
Yeah.
What is that, Charlie?
2 Live Crew?
2 Live Crew. Is that what it is? He is in some spat with a guy from the Dan Le Batard show about Ray.
Mike Ryan.
And they keep talking about Ray. And so I don't know. Maybe we'll have Luther Campbell at some of our games. I don't know what the deal with Ray is.
Can we get Mike Ryan on Pirate Radio Live to elaborate?
I'd rather have Two Live Crew.
Do you know, is Mike Ryan somebody I should know?
He was like, when Le Batard was in its like prime run, he was probably the third most well-known guy on the show behind
I never
Stugatz and
watched Le Batard. Or the dad or Bomani.
I like highly
I
questionable.
love highly questionable.
Now I don't like Bomani Jones anymore. I think he's kind of an idiot. But
Durham's very own.
I've never really liked Bomani either. I feel like he can't lose an argument, and I get that. I try to argue myself out of any topic, but I can take a loss.
Yeah,
like when you lose, you can take a loss.
Like ECU basketball.
Shut up.
They take a lot of losses. Let's take a break. Zach, you gonna hang out hour one with us?
Oh yeah.
We got Josh Grosz coming up next, and then we'll talk about Zach's Patriots and also Zach's thoughts on ECU Baseball Media Day. It's all coming up hour one on this Thursday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Chili Water Chat Gang, we'll check in with you as well. Good grief, I got a lot of catching up to do on the Chili Water Chat Gang. We'll talk to you fellers as well. More to go. Pirate Radio Live after this.
Everyday children in eastern North Carolina are fighting the unimaginable pediatric cancer. Riley's Army stands beside them, offering financial and emotional support, food cards, gas cards, and a community of care. But we can't do it without you. Visit Riley'sArmy.com to donate, volunteer, or learn more. Together we can bring comfort, hope, faith, and strength to these brave families and children. Riley's Army, because no family should fight alone. Pirate Nation, your dream home starts with Unshakable Builders. Now building in Sutherland Estates in Greenville and Dolostone Court in Wilson, with homes available now. And stay tuned, Cross Creek Townhomes in Greenville and Whitaker Glen in Farmville are coming soon. Browse available homes, explore floor plans, and see past projects today at unshakablebuilders.com. Have questions? Use live chat, fill out the contact form, or call the office at 814-9105. Unshakable Builders, build on a solid foundation.
This is Caleb Reynolds, lead minister at Eastern Pines Church, and I'd love to invite you to join us this Sunday at 9 and 10:30 at 3380 Portertown Road in Greenville. At Eastern Pines Church, you'll find real people, uplifting worship, and a place where your family can grow in your faith. Come see what God is doing right here in Greenville. We'd love to welcome you home at Eastern Pines Church. Visit easternpineschurch.com for more information.
Church services brought to you by S&K Trapping, East Coast Grading, Gregory Pool, Driven Details, East Coast Access, Cardinal Lock and Key, and rentafishtank.com.
At Langley Contracting, we're superior roofing specialists. Whether it's a new roof or repairing your old one, we've got you covered. And best of all, we handle your insurance claims. We are locally owned right here in Eastern Carolina. We are licensed and insured and have a 25-year roof warranty. We can handle your gutter installation too, so everything is seamless. Call or visit us online at 214roof.com for your free estimate today.
Langley Contracting, your superior roofing specialist.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates!
Celebrate Mardi Gras now through February 15th at Basil's on Fire Tower Road in Greenville. Basil's new specialty menu is full of great New Orleans flavor like Cajun fried shrimp po' boys, jambalaya, pizza muffaletta, and fried cheesecake. Come by today and every day until February 15th for Mardi Gras food and fun at Basil's. And if you want to order off the regular menu too, that is always available for lunch and dinner. Eat local, drink local at Basil's, your community restaurant and pizzeria on Fire Tower Road in Greenville. Basil's, Pirates supporting Pirates.
Are you tired of dealing with IT headaches? Does this sound familiar? Slow computers, constant crashes, long wait times for IT support, and worries about cybersecurity. If you're nodding your head, it's time to call cybersharks.net. We handle IT so you can focus on growing your business. Fast, reliable, and always there when you need us. Call 321-7800 today and get IT support that actually works. Cybersharks.net. We keep your business swimming.
It's time to shack things up at Burrito Shack. Whether you're craving bold burritos, tasty tacos, or crispy nachos, they got the flavor you're looking for. Made from scratch, chef-inspired, fresh Mex cuisine, served up with a side of laid-back beach vibes. Fast, fresh, and totally delicious, Burrito Shack is where flavor meets the coast. Located in the Lowe's Food Shopping Center in Winterville. Quick, crafted, coastal. Burrito Shack.
This is Carson Wissenhunt, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. The NFL's #1 insider, Jay Glazer, is coming to Greenville for the 2026 Leadership Luncheon, March 22nd and 23rd. Jay was inducted into the TV Hall of Fame in 2018 for his work on Fox Sports' award-winning NFL pregame show, Fox NFL Sunday. In January of 2022, Glazer released the book Unbreakable, How I Turned My Depression and Anxiety into Motivation, and You Can Too. With his book and voice, Jay became a voice for many struggling with mental health issues. For more information about attending this awesome event, contact Mark at pirateradio1250.com or give us a call at the radio station today. Now let's take it back in. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live on a Thursday. Clip Brock, Jared Watkins, Zach Kaplan. Before we get to our guest, we have breaking news in the baseball world.
Yeah.
There's been a trade.
No. The Texas Rangers are acquiring left-hander Mackenzie Gore in a trade with the Washington Nationals, sources tell Jeff Passan of ESPN's 5-for-1 deal. Handful of prospects.
Well,
and a handful of prospects heading back to the Nationals.
All right. Mackenzie Gore has been traded. Good to get him out of the NL East, I guess, as a Braves fan. We now welcome on the Turner Home Team live line, former ECU pitcher who understands the business side of baseball in his short time as a professional. Josh Grosz joining us. Josh, how you doing, man?
I'm good. How are you guys doing?
Doing good. When we brought up news that there was a trade, were you worried it was you again?
Yeah, I was like, there's no shot this is happening. You never know.
I kind of wanted to start there with you, Josh, because I'm sure as you get older as a college player and start to talking to guys, you start to hear the word business more and more, and how it is a business and not just the game you kind of grew up playing. And you've experienced that, obviously, being traded a couple of times already. So were you prepared for it, or did it still kind of catch you off guard that, man, I'm here one day and then gone the next?
The second time, the most recent one, which was almost 2 weeks ago, was a lot more of, both were kind of blindsides, I would say. But the most recent one, I think after going through it one time, maybe I wasn't as, shocked about how to receive that kind of news.
Yeah.
It was still definitely, a shock to me, like the actual of like the fact that it happened. But I think the first time I got traded, I was kind of just like, what happens next? Going through it once, I kind of already had that insight of like what's about to happen.
So I guess this happened off season. So have you met? How many people from the organization team have you met with Arizona?
Yeah, so it happened. 2 Saturdays ago. I was at my girlfriend's house, and I got a call from the Rockies guys, and pretty much broke the news. And then that same day, I talked to 3 people with the Diamondbacks organization, and then they were pretty adamant about they wanted me to get down to Arizona and Scottsdale as soon as possible and kind of get integrated with their system. So I flew down here on Monday. So I've been in Scottsdale since Monday, and I've met a ton of people. One thing that's cool about baseball is it seems like everyone is very similar to each other personality-wise, especially the players are all very similar in the way, how we act and how we go about our business. But I have met, over the course of this week, I've met a ton of new people. More people than I met with the Rockies because I never actually went to like a spring training with the Rockies.
Right.
I didn't meet a ton of people with them, so I've already met. I already feel more familiar, I guess, with this organization just because I've been here present at the complex for longer than I was with the Rockies.
Yeah, talking to Josh Grosz, and you're out in Arizona right now. Is it more just kind of getting your feet under you with the organization, or are you doing, any pitching right now, or is that to come here later?
Yeah, I threw my first bullpen here, my fifth one on the off season, but my first one, in front of their eyes yesterday, and it went great. But yeah, it's just like pretty much like what you just said, trying to just get ready for spring training. Everyone is kind of in different steps. You never know where guys are at in the off season with injuries or with their build up, and so it's kind of just a time for everyone to get on the same page and kind of build out a more solid plan of how they want to go about the next pretty much 2 months going into the end of spring training, into the season.
Josh, Zach Kaplan from WNCT Channel 9 here. I know I was talking to Gavin Williams last night at the Hot Stove Banquet, and Cliff Godwin mentioned earlier this week where a lot of yourself and former players are not only staying in touch and being around Greenville, but around this current team as well. Just what's it been like for you to kind of have that bond even a few years after being at ECU with your former teammates and still getting to know the guys who are around this year's team as well?
It's awesome. I mean, I remember when I was a player at ECU, and whenever you saw a pro guy come back, it was like, oh my God, that guy's playing professional baseball. And I try to remember that, like how much of an impact we may have, even if we never even personally know a lot of the players there. But I think I remember when I was a player and I saw those guys coming back, it kind of drove me to want to be in their shoes and be where they were and kind of have that same experience. So I think that's cool. And then obviously, like, I'm a people guy, so I think we do a good job of just like interacting with the players and picking their brain because we still are fans and we want to know what's going on inside the organization and the program and see who we should be cheering for in the spring. And then with the pro guys, it's great. I mean, especially in the off season, it can get kind of lonely, honestly, if you're by yourself. If you're not in a group, and we're thankful at ECU, we got a ton of pro guys that have had a lot of success in college and in professional baseball that want to come back and train there. And it's really fun being around those guys, knowing that, we'll cross paths later, but it's a great environment to be around because, just like in college when you're working out or at practice, everyone's doing the same thing. Everyone's got the same goal of going to Omaha or whatever, and our goals are pretty much similar as well. So it's definitely a good environment.
Josh Grosz joining us, Turner Home Team Live Line. Cliff used to get on me because every offseason I would say, man, how do you replace this guy? How are you going to replace, And he was like, hey, relax, man. We're recruiting. We have a program. We don't just have a team one year. So I've stopped asking him that question, but kind of hit on this with DB Danny Beal earlier this week, Josh, to have, and you've been through some pitching coaches with Cliff Godwin, but Austin Knight's been here a while. Jeff Palumbo has been here from the start, and of course, Cliff's still here. To have that continuity to keep this program, the culture running, Josh, you guys are important, obviously. It's about the Jimmies and Joes, but to have the stability of these coaches is huge, right?
Oh, 100%. I mean, the coaching staff, they've been there for a long time. They've clearly had success, so they know what the recipe looks like. And as a player, the more of a relationship you can have with your coaches, the more comfortable you're going to be in whatever environment you're in, the more you feel like you can be yourself maybe. There's not many you can't really hide who you really are after being around someone for 6 months to a year to 2 years, so it's definitely good for the players, I think, to have that structure of like the consistency of, the same person that recruited you is the same person that's going to be there your whole career in college. And obviously, people, even coaches, just like players, they have their own path, and they have, I would say it's very uncommon for a place like ECU to have such good coaches stick around for such a long time. You don't see that in a lot of places anymore.
Yeah, definitely. Pirate fans are blessed in that regard. Josh, as part of the Rockies organization last year, I'm sure you're ready for your time, and you want to be getting that call and making your Major League Baseball debut. But how cool was it to see your former teammate Zach Agnos go in? I remember watching his first save right here in the seat, going through Ozuna, Olsen, and Albies from my team, the Braves, and I was like, "Is this really happening?" And he has some early success. It gets roughed up a little bit, comes back, pitches well, has an injury. So it's the ups and downs that you go through. But man, how cool was it to see your old buddy have success at the major league level?
Oh, it's incredible. I mean, any time someone that we played with is having success, especially in the big leagues, it's just super cool to see. But yeah, I mean, Zach definitely had a really good start to the year, and obviously went through a little rough patch. But I mean, just incredible to get up there, especially with him. Only being a pitcher in college for not even probably 15% of his college games, and then just fly through the organization and have success is pretty cool. And that's kind of what what's cool about the off season is getting to be around those caliber guys and just pick their brain, just see what they're doing to have success, see what kind of tips and tricks, see how they go about their business, and just try to, repeat pretty much like what they're doing, because it's clearly working pretty well. So, yeah, it was awesome to see him go up there and have success.
And just to go off that, Josh, speaking of Agnos, it sounds like Jake is basically going to be the right-hand man to Austin Knight with the pitching staff this year. You got Pack, you got Franny on this ECU coaching staff as well. Is it kind of wild to you to see these guys who were playing not that long ago now part of the coaching staff at ECU as well? Yeah, I mean, even when I was a player there, guys that were former players like Turner Brown, Nick Barber, a lot of those. I mean, Franny now too, but. And Packard, like you said, Jake. A lot of these guys, it seems like they do. Even guys. I mean, Coach Knight was a guy with Ole Miss with Coach Godwin. Colby Bortles, same thing. Like Henry Lardigree. Like a lot of those guys were former players. So I wouldn't say it's like a shock. I mean, I would say that for those guys, there's not really a better place to get your first coaching job than at ECU after pro ball or after your college career is over. But it is cool to see them back where they played. Kind of giving back and getting their coaching careers started at the same place they had their careers going. Josh, for Pirate fans that haven't seen you pitch in a couple of years, if we saw you, when we see you throw this year, what's different? Are you different physically? Is it the type of pitches you pitch, how you pitch? How are you different now than, say, you were your last days here at ECU? I would say it's pretty different, to be honest with you. I mean, I would say even my first year in pro ball, my first full season in 2024, if you pulled up videos of me pitching in college and then that first season, they would look pretty different. I would say that the college version of me was okay. I mean, I was an above average college pitcher, but I think that I've continued to develop and get better physically, skill-wise, pitch shape-wise, and that's something that is a pretty common thread with guys, that continue to have success as they get farther in their careers. I mean, you're always chasing something new and trying to fine-tune the little things. But yeah, I would say that if you saw me now opposed to college, the mechanics will look a little different, quicker to the plate, a little shorter stride, a little shorter leg lift, a couple of different pitch shapes. I would say it's pretty. I mean, at least I can tell a big difference. Right. Yeah. Well, Josh, we wish you luck, man. Good luck this spring training and this upcoming season. We will certainly be keeping tabs on you. Always enjoy catching up with you for a few minutes, and we'll do it again down the road, man. Yeah, sounds good. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it. There is former Pirate Josh Grosz joining us on the Turner Home Team Live line. We'll talk to one of his former teammates, another former Pirate, next week on the show. Jacob Jenkins Cowart will join us. JC. Very nice. Looking forward to that. Let's get a quick check-in with the Chili Water chat game before we continue on. Jackson, you ready? Steve and says, "Hey, yo." Hey, yo. Jamie says, "Hey, now." Hey, now. Jerry says, "Hello." Hello.
La.
Lane says the 200 units I put on the Broncos is going to hit. Mark my words. Wow.
Christ almighty.
Writing that down, Lane.
All right. Steve says, go Gator.
Go Gator.
Steve says, hey, Zach.
Hey, Zach.
Skip says, hey. What's up, Skip?
What's up, Skip?
Skip.
Hello. Max says Zach and has a goat emoji.
Thank you, Max.
That is not true. And I love Zach, but he's not the greatest of all time.
No.
I mean, not even close.
There's got to be one category. Maybe eating food that's been left out for like an hour and a half. You got to eat that? I'm just going to get that.
Greatest of all time at eating food that's not his, that's been left out for an hour
That
plus.
already has trash in.
PJ says, hey, hey,
Hey.
Hunter says he was in Like Mike. Is he referring to Fat Damon?
Got it. Jesse Plemons.
Got to be Jesse Plemons.
I never saw Like Mike. Mike P says, does J-Bone have notes about movie award snubs?
I got 2 snubs. I got takeaways. I got
all of that is Oscar stuff.
The main categories. Yeah.
There's like a whole
holy moly.
There's like a whole page for people who can't see.
It's 2 bullet points for snubs.
I love when people are passionate about things.
Got some
I
notes.
enjoy your passion for the film industry.
Yeah, I love movies.
What are you, Doug Benson? You ever listen to that? Doug Loves Movies?
No.
Oh, man.
I listened to the 2 Ringer movie podcasts
I know
and the
you do.
Barstool podcast.
Rewatchables,
We
guy?
know.
Yeah, I love rewatchables. Even like the saddest movies, it's just hilarious.
Pike liked the stream. He said saw lots of shorts attire around campus today. Hope the snow and ice stays away.
I got bad news for you. It's not. It's not going to stay away.
Yeah, the WNCT says it's coming.
10 to 20 inches?
What?
Nope.
Nope.
That's what I was told by somebody yesterday.
No.
Now that forecast has changed.
Did Ken Watt like to tell you that?
I'm not going to name my sources.
He's on the show.
Edwin Ledbetter is in the house. He says, yo, what's good, Zach?
What's good, Edwin?
How many people did you text the link to this show?
Few.
On it, Edwin Ledbetter. Mike P said ECU basketball, mindful of our time, very thoughtful, very respectful.
Yes, yes.
Ton of respect.
Just
ton of respect.
And anything else? JP says, how about those Farmville Central Jaguars? What's up, Clipper? What did the Jags doing?
Big win last night over Kinston, 64-60, renewal of a great rivalry, at least in recent times. Now, Kinston had a chance to tie it with under 10 seconds to go, but shot just fell short. Farmville is 101-1 at home since 2018. Larry Williford's 500th win last night over Kinston. I was there. 500th.
If ECU decides to go a different direction at basketball, I'm putting his name in
That
that.
could be Signetti going to Indiana.
Heck yes.
And he's bringing some Jags with him.
Yeah.
Larry Williford is a former Joe Dooley assistant at East Carolina, for those who did not know. Now Farmville Central head coach.
Joe D.
I don't know what years. I just know that he was on Dooley's staff.
What happened to Bill Self?
I would assume it's a long time ago. He's been at Farmville
I saw
forever.
Jacques Vaughn and Joe Dooley were like taking over a lot of the coaching stuff the other night.
Dooley's back?
Oh, he's back.
He's
All
back.
Back and better than ever.
Self got pretty sick, from my understanding. Did not make the team trip to Boulder. They played late the other night, and KU did get the win, but Self had to go to the hospital. So it sounded pretty serious, but he's
and he
expected
had
to rejoin the
heart
team.
problems a few years back, right?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
So I don't think they're related, but he was. He
Thoughts and prayers.
did not make the trip to Boulder. Yep.
Thinking of him?
But Dooley had a big role in that. He wasn't that good. That was Jacques.
I didn't
Vaughn,
realize
but-
Jacques Vaughn was on that staff.
I didn't
because he
either.
was the Nets coach a few years ago.
And then and then
obviously.
Durant got him fired.
Coached the Nets. Of course he got fired.
Yep.
Really good point guard in his day, Jacques Vaughn.
Would Mount Olive beat ECU? Skip wants to know.
No, Skip.
Who do they think they are?
Yes.
Elizabeth City State.
No, we can beat them. We can beat.
Come on, Skip.
We can beat Mount Olive.
We beat Buffalo, man. They were 9-1.
We beat Buffalo. We got McDermott fired. Well, we beat Buffalo, and he was the coach of the Buffalo Bills.
Gotcha.
So no, we didn't. It was just a line you throw out.
Yeah. Well, you got a mouse in your pocket?
Yeah.
That's my favorite thing.
It's a line you throw out.
Let's take a break. We'll come back.
Jerry likes the Pat Patriot shirt.
Mike said, Joe Dooley, you mean Joe Dewey. Sorry, that's mean.
We did a whole segment on
Yeah, we've already done that, Mike.
Go watch Last Friday.
The movie? With
No, that
Pinky?
hasn't come out yet.
Well,
Last Friday's the next one. You got Friday, next Friday, Friday after next.
Is there really another Friday?
Yeah, Mike Epps said 2027. Ice Cube is it's finally getting in production.
Mike Epps back in Day-Day?
Day-Day. They're
Day-Day's
trying to
in-
get Chris Tucker, but he went religious.
Smokey. He's religious?
Chris Tucker did?
That's why he never went back. He'll only do like Rush Hour and stuff like that.
He got knocked the bleep out by the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Got knocked the bleep out, man.
That happened.
And I hear like some Jehovah's Witness, Muslim, Christian. I don't know what he is. I think he's just his own thing.
I think he's in the transfer
Well,
portal.
that's cool. I mean, there's a lot of religions to choose from.
Mm-hmm.
Countless.
You can go in the transfer portal and pick one.
It's true.
Can.
That is
Stand up
true.
in the middle of Sunday service. I'll forever be a Christian.
With that being said,
Forever grateful.
I think this is God's plan.
With that being said,
Entering the portal.
It's God's plan.
The portal to hell.
all right, we will be back with you, Zach Kaplan. We'll talk some NFL. We'll talk ECU Baseball Media Day and more after these words.
Straight out of Kinston, Chili Water by Carolina Ice Company just iced the competition. Officially ranked the #1 American-sourced water on the H2O Score app and #2 in global purity, beating out 99.9% of those overpriced premium glass bottles. Purified or sparkling, both built to dominate your cooler. Find participating locations and order online at chiliwater.com or find us on Amazon. Tap into something better. Zero sugar, zero plastic, zero regrets. Stay chilly.
Greenville Motor Company celebrating 40 years serving the automotive needs of Greenville and Eastern Carolina. Here is Greenville Motor Company's Brian Cook.
We have complimentary multi-point inspections included in every visit. Comfortable waiting room area, free Wi-Fi, refreshments, and TV while you wait. Stop on our website, apply, and schedule from the comfort of your home.
Greenville Motor Company, locally owned by the Cook family, right across from Greenville Nissan at 1000 Southwest Greenville Boulevard. Go to driveherenow.com. Driven by service, powered by trust. Greenville Motor Company.
The stifling heat of summer, the bitter cold of winter. What do they have in common? The extreme temperatures of both force your home's heating and cooling system to work overtime to keep you comfortable. And that can cost you a lot of money. Fortunately, your neighbors at Greenville Utilities have several ways you can save energy, and that means saving you money on your utility bills. Just go to GUC.com and look for ways to save. That's GUC.com.
Avast Pirates, it's Lindsay Gray with Carolina Caliber. 2026 has set sail and a new year means new gear. Take advantage of our end-of-year markdowns. You'll find major deals all throughout the store through the month of January. And don't forget, January means out with the old and in with the new. Loyal and bold, we'll buy your guns and gold. Start your year smart by trading treasures with us. Shop online or stop by Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
Fat Wraps have officially returned to Wings Over Greenville for a limited time only. And to celebrate, Wings Over is giving fans an exclusive deal starting now through February 1st. Use promo code FATWRAP25 to get 25% off your first Fat Wrap. Make sure to download the Wings Over app and join the Frequent Flyer Club, where you can earn points, unlock exclusive deals, and redeem for free food. And if you're a first-time user, get free tenders just for signing up. Download the Wings Over app today or order now at wingsover.com. Wings Over, they deliver.
I'm Donald Stocks, owner of PIP Marketing Signs Print. We are your one-stop shop for just about anything printed. If we're not your go-to printer, please give us a call at 355-1636. We have over 80 five-star Google reviews and want you to be our next more than satisfied and well-pleased customer. Check us out at growatpip.com or stop in to see us at 3185 Mosley Drive in Greenville. PIP, where business goes to grow.
Planning a special event, whether it's a baby shower, bridal luncheon, birthday party, or even a tailgate at Clark LeClaire Stadium, Chicken Salad Chick has you covered. Their fan favorite mini croissant platters is just one of many options to choose from, perfect for any occasion. With a variety of chicken salad flavors, there's something for everyone to enjoy. Let us do the work while you enjoy the event. Delicious, fresh, and served with a smile. Chicken Salad Chick Catering. Make every event memorable. Visit chickensaladchick.com to place your catering order. Just remember, you pick it it up and we'll have it ready to go. Chicken Salad Chick, where every event is a little bit tastier.
Before anyone walks into your business, the outside is what they see. Make sure your first impression is a good impression with the right curb appeal. Hi, this is Daniel Andrews from Dan Andrews Lawn Service. We specialize in making your business look great. Let us handle all your professional landscaping needs. We do it all so you don't ever have to worry. Residential services are also available. Call us today at 717-8006 and we'll come out and give you a free quote. Taking care of your landscaping needs is all we do, and we've been doing it for over 20 years. You can trust our reliable team at Dan Andrews Lawn Service, covering all of Eastern North Carolina.
This is Alex Harper, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. Is your office printer on the fritz? Don't wait days for repair. Contact the professionals at CopyPro, where they promise fast 3-hour service on all your office printing devices. Contact CopyPro today for a free office printing analysis to help you cut costs and boost efficiency. For reliable, fast service, call CopyPro today at 756-3175. Now, let's take it back in. Here's Clip.
We got some finals on the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard presented by Da Buck. App State, a winner. Over the Ragin' Cajuns of Louisiana, 72-58. Marshall put up 115 points. Jeez. They beat Monroe, 115-60. Lipscomb beat Stetson. And Austin P.
Let's go P.
Beat Florida Gulf Coast, 83-62.
Daggone.
Those scores on the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard, where there is always something going on. Thursday, it's Singo and karaoke. So go enjoy that on this Thursday evening. Jared Watkins, Zach Kaplan. Zach is pointing his finger at me. That's impolite.
I have a question.
Oh, he's pointing 2 fingers now.
All right, so Pirate basketball plays at 1 o'clock tomorrow.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You guys come on the air at 3 p.m.
Yeah.
Correct.
Approximately.
Correct.
Have you thought about doing a third half post-game call-in show?
No. And now that you've brought it up, I'm still not thinking about it.
Dang it.
I mean, we can take calls.
2 people.
But I don't think there's interest.
I think there would be a lot of respect on the
respect, yes. Interest, no.
It depends on who do you think's getting respect.
Not the the Mean Green, not the Pirates, but I think a ton of respect to the third half call-in show. I think you could get some angry Pirate basketball fans to call in. They wouldn't be drunk because it'd be 3 o'clock on a Friday. Well, maybe
Jared will be drunk.
I shouldn't guess. Maybe
you can call in.
Some people wouldn't.
I'm going to a movie at 1 o'clock.
Well, we know that. I mean, no one's.
What are you going to see tomorrow?
Oscars.
The Bone Temple. 28 years later. The Bone Temple.
I think I watched 28 Days Later. Well, when did that come out? Like the 90s or something? 2000?
Around 28 years ago.
Oh, really? So, yeah.
Because this is 28 years later.
That's right. So, yeah, it was. Wow. Wow.
Just putting the idea out there.
Okay. Well, I've already shut it down 8
We've
times.
already moved on. All right.
Are you going to the game?
It'd be hard to go. It's in Denton, Texas.
Oh, yeah.
You're not on the red eye, Zach?
That's catch an early.
Well, that's my problem. This whole time until I read that Gilbert statement, and even as I was reading it, I had it in my brain that it was at home. These new women are home. They're on the road too?
No, they're also on the
They're
road.
in Birmingham.
What is going on in my brain?
Yeah,
I don't know. Shirley did the same thing on her sports break.
Oh, well, I listened to Shirley. I'm going to blame Shirley.
None of them are making it back.
No, I thought the men and women were at home. Neither one are at home.
No, that's what makes it even funnier.
I'm glad I learned that 15 minutes before I talked to Kim McNeill.
I know
Yeah,
that
it's just the truth.
the men, at least, were supposed to come back to Greenville after the Wichita State game. I'm assuming they just stayed out there.
I mean, that would be really poor planning if they did. They were supposed to come back?
Yeah.
For Porque? Why would they do that?
They got my man talking Spanish in here.
Why would they do that?
I don't know.
I'm pulling a windhorse here.
Lo siento, no comprende.
Now, why would they do that?
Maybe it's just cheaper to charter a flight back and charter a flight out back. I don't know.
Go to Outback?
I mean,
Yeah. Get the brown bread.
there's no way it's cheaper. There's no way that's a cost-saving measure.
Well, I don't know what it
that's
is.
Crazy.
I'm not a fan of that dark bread.
Really?
Yeah. Like we go to, where we go?
Breadists?
Cheesecake Factory or whatever. They put out different breads. And one of them's I don't know.
That's so good.
Anyway.
We'll agree to disagree.
That's that Australian bread.
Yeah.
Kenny says expecting huge things from Emory Williams.
Dang.
From what I've seen on tape, he's really good. Now the question is, will he be able to run this kind of offense?
No. No.
What if we had a really, really awesome quarterback, but just couldn't figure out our offense? That would suck, huh?
I always wait to reserve judgment on guys until I see them. At spring practice, in a spring game. And even then, it's kind of with a grain of salt. But in this type of offense, and if you listen to Holt Naylor's show, he's kind of talked about this in detail. And he's really, made a point of this is a fun offense to be a quarterback in. So,
yeah, I mean, if he's good, he'll be fine in this offense.
Right.
The North Texas offense was dynamite last year. And our offense was top 25.
Top 25, like yes, sir.
Pretty good.
Zach, what were your takeaways from Media Day? I asked you, and credit to you, you were ready with the prediction. Monday after Media Day, you're going 42 wins for the Pirates.
Going 42 regular season wins. Does feel like a team that gets... I mean, think about how many things went wrong last year and they won 35.
Yeah.
And that was... a bad, I don't know, down year. Air quotes. It was a down year, and they still figured it out at the end. So, you think about the continuity they have coming back. They kind of are dancing around the specifics of it, but there were some things behind the scenes that obviously were not great. But they've certainly alluded to it, so I don't think it's a secret. But, you think about the things that went against them last year. They still won 35 games, and Cliff has been consistent about winning 40-plus. So I expect, I think they will be able to get there again.
I'm excited about it. I'm looking forward to seeing this team on the field.
I don't know who said this, but I just love this quote. A down year for me is a career year for most, and I feel like Cliff Godwin can definitely say that about last year.
Yeah, it feels like that was... It's a team that still got to experience winning, even though they kind of balanced it. Like they were molded by the challenges they faced during the season, but also got to see what winning looks like while also having the chip on their shoulder from being on the field in Conway, having to watch Coastal, dogpile after winning a regional, and obviously watch them go to the College World Series, nearly win the darn thing. And they come back hungry and a talented team that kept most of their key parts.
I'm looking forward to the regular season last year once once we knew that we weren't going to host or anything. I was like, all right, get me to Clearwater. Let's go win that and see what happens. But this year I'm ready for the weekend to weekend, the midweek. Let's pile up, stack up wins so we can get that regional back here at home and get back to a super. I'm really... I don't know, man. The way they talk, Mully has me fired up because Mully's pretty honest about it, and he really likes the parts on this team. He's interested to see how they all gel together.
And the biggest thing, if you want a question mark, that's kind of we'll see is the pitching. And we know what Norby is. We know what Jenkins is. And those guys, we forget Sean Jenkins was 17 years old last year, now 18. So he, you'd think would not hit a wall the way he did in the middle of last year. And then kind of what happens behind them in that number 3 spot, who are your midweek and high leverage guys. So those will be interesting battles to watch play out.
All right. Zach Kaplan is wearing his old, what do they call that guy, Pete?
Pat Patriot.
Pat
Patriot.
It's not Pete?
No, that's the Pirates. Petey. That's Petey.
Peter the Pirate?
Peter the Pirate.
Petey.
Pat the Patriot.
Pat Patriot.
Pat Patriot. There's no "the" in there? Just Pat Patriot?
Just Pat Patriot.
This is his last name?
This is the Tony Eason, Steve Grogan era logo.
Tony Collins, we call it out here.
Sorry, I should say Tony Collins.
Anthony Collins. How confident are you heading into Sunday?
On the Chandler Honeycutt vibe check scale, I'd say I'm about an 8.7 out of 10.
Wow, that is high.
Here's why I'm not a 10. Patriots have gone to Denver 4 times in playoff history. Haven't won any of them. Wow. 86, they go up there. Easton steps out he gets sacked in the end zone for a safety, and they lose.
That's what happened.
Then it's the Jake Plummer, Champ Bailey game in 05, team coming off a repeat. Ben Watson runs all the way across the field, maybe the greatest hustle play in NFL history, knocks Champ Bailey out at the 1 yard line. It was a touchback. But nonetheless, Brady goes there twice in AFC Championship games. One they had no shot in. The other one they came back, had a chance to tie it on a 2-point conversion, but lost both of those to Manning. So it's never happened yet. They never play well in Denver. I don't know what it is.
Probably the altitude.
Probably. Now, with that said, Vrabel's flying out there Saturday is the plan. I don't know if weather's changing that. They say altitude days 2 and 3 after you're in a place like that is when your body feels it the most. So apparently they're going for such a short window that your body would not feel it more than you would otherwise. So we'll see what happens.
Wow, that seems backwards, but I don't know. I don't know the science.
I thought the same thing. I agree with you.
As Andre Allison and Elton John said.
What did I say?
I was going to say all the science I don't understand. It's just my job 5 days a week.
Andre Allison brought up his son plays college basketball out there, and he's there all the time. And even like the first 5-10 minutes of a game, it's like still got to catch your breath, get your legs underneath you.
So we'll see. Stidham was with Josh McDaniels for the first 3 years of his career in New England. So
in Vegas.
And in Vegas. I didn't want to remind you of that.
Put up 31 points against the number 1 defense in the league for my team. We lost that game, but
yeah.
I mean, yeah.
So there's a familiarity there. Hopefully that would help with shutting down Stidham, a guy who obviously has not much tape on, but the Patriots know him. So I do think they win this week and then lose to Seattle in the Super Bowl is my prediction.
Well, y'all got back there too fast. You can't even really enjoy this, Zach.
It's a year early. It really does feel
early.
It feels a year early. But they with Brady, when they got there every year with Brady, it was a pressure to win. They were expected to win. And you felt like any year they lost it, the dynasty was going to fall apart. That was going to be it. With this team, it's already kind of house money that they got this far. I'd be still kind of annoyed if they lost to a backup Jarrett Stidham on Sunday. But if they go and lose to Seattle or the Rams, in 2 weeks from now, you can't really be mad.
I had a way too early thought. Kind of speaking of that, dynasties crumbling. What do we think about the Chiefs heading into next year?
I mean, there's a lot of money tied up in a lot of places. You got to get rid of Kelsey. You got to get rid of Chris Jones. You really got to tear that thing down so you can rebuild that offensive line. You got to bring in somebody there who they brought it back. It's official. You got to bring in somebody who's going to utilize the talent you have at wide receiver, which they did not have with Matt Nagy. Hopefully Eric Bieniemy can do that. They really don't have a run game either. They're really just expecting Mahomes to play Superman, which that's not when they win Super Bowls. When they win Super Bowls is when they have a great offensive line, a good defensive line, a run game to rely on. They're utilizing their receivers the right way.
They don't have a crap division anymore they can just feast on either.
Yeah, the Chargers have gotten there. The Broncos have gotten there.
Raiders should be better.
They'll be improved.
We will double our win total next year. Yep. We're not going to be we're not going to lay down for the Chiefs anymore because we're probably going to have a good quarterback, I'm hoping.
He looked great on Monday.
A competitive head coach. I don't know, but yeah, that division's tough. The Chiefs kind of taking a back seat now.
And the other thing, Clip, is like you're spending so much money on Mahomes. This is what happened with Brady in the 2000s, early 2010s. You have so much money tied up on the quarterback you can't spend in these other areas. So they're going to have trouble finding these pieces.
And that's what killed the Bills, man. You got so much money tied into Josh Allen.
Right.
And Brandon Beane's got you some crap draft classes.
Keon Coleman wasn't his fault.
That was crazy.
He's literally in a documentary saying, like, unless somebody offers us something stupid, we got to get Coleman.
It wasn't his fault.
Mike P. So you gave us the Chandler vibe check scale. Mike says he's putting it back on the Zach Kaplan scale. Sounds like if they lose this week, Zach will overhand throw his phone at the door. If they lose in the Super Bowl, it'll be an underhand throw at the door.
I'm not throwing my phone if they lose the Super Bowl.
Did you get a new one or something?
What's that?
Did you get a new one or something?
No, not yet. I should. If they'd have to really blow it in the Super Bowl for me to be upset. Like this does not apply if they blow like a 21-point lead or something egregious.
28-3.
Yeah, I can't do that. But
where are you watching the game Sunday?
Buccaneer Musical.
Really?
You want to join? What do you think?
Perhaps, yeah.
No phone throwing. I won't do it.
Nope.
Not going to
How
do
about
it.
table beating? There's going to be table beating.
There might be a couple of these. You know, if you're not watching.
Well, that's fine.
If you're not watching on YouTube, just head on hands, just face palm. But I think Patriots get it done in a frustrating, ugly game. The NFC is going to be a classic. I think it's going to be an awesome game.
Zach, some people say you're a classic.
You know, it's just
without the letters CL and IC. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm a donkey at times, for sure.
You're our donkey. We appreciate you.
Yeah, segment done and dusted clip?
It is. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Take a break, come back, hour 2. Kim McNeill going to join us. We got our dog of the day. Also, Jeff Nadeau. Big hour 2 on the way after this.
Do you want to get rid of wrinkles? How about tighten or lift your skin? Want a smoother skin texture or get rid of brown spots? Combining personalized treatments, expert training, and a deep passion for skin health, Beauty Bar MediSpa is dedicated to enhancing your skin and boosting your confidence from the inside out. Contact the licensed professionals for a free consultation and ask about their newest technologies and treatments. Beauty Bar MediSpa on Red Banks Road in Greenville. Enjoy your visit. Love your transformation.
Overtime Tavern is the place to be for great food, cold drinks, and all your game day action with over 10 TVs. Swing in today and try a mouth-watering burger, glizzies, wings, or check out their daily specials featuring some of the best items on the menu. OT's has a weekly lineup of entertainment starting Tuesday with Singo, Wednesday is sports trivia with Clip Brock, and Thursday's local acoustic acts playing the tunes. OT's is located on Charles Boulevard across from the Sheets and is open daily from 11 a.m. to midnight. There's always time on the clock at Overtime Tavern.
Here at the Holistic Company, we know that life throws you its fair share of curveballs. Like passing that drug test? Congrats. Now you can finally relax, kick back, and, well, light one up. You've earned it. With weekly events like trivia, karaoke, comedy, open mic, movie night, and, of course, all your favorites. Flour, merch, carts, edibles, and wellness products. Whatever you need to legally take the edge off, we've got your vibe covered. Order online at theholisticco.com or visit us at 5th and Evans in Greenville or at one of our other 2 locations in Fremont or Smithfield. The Holistic Company.
A pepperoni pizza for the table.
Thank you.
May I suggest trying it with our Pepsi Zero Sugar? It has just the right amount of sweetness to complement all that cheesy, saucy goodness, while the carbonation and notes of citrus enhance the flavor profile. Simply divine.
Pepsi Zero Sugar? You've really outdone yourself this time. Pizza deserves Pepsi.
Miss, your burger is served.
Thank you.
And if I may suggest a pairing, this is our finest Pepsi Zero Sugar. The sweetness of Pepsi perfectly balances the savory notes of your burger, while the citrus and carbonation elevates the taste for a truly stunning flavor profile. Bon appetit.
Now that is one perfect combination. If this is how the other half lives, I could get used to this. Burgers deserve Pepsi.
When it comes to building or remodeling your home, every detail matters. Hi, this is Kathy Herring with KDL Construction, and we believe great design begins with careful planning and ends with flawless execution. With open communication and a true partnership mindset, we guide you through every step, turning your vision into reality. Our goal, to deliver more than a building project. We create an experience that is seamless, stress-free, and inspiring. Visit KDLConstructionLLC.com to start your transformation today. KDL Construction, your vision, our craft.
Chico's Mexican Restaurant is where the fiesta never ends. Grab your amigos and head to Chico's every Wednesday for shrimp tacos for only $11.99. Plus Wednesdays, all Mexican imports are just $3.49. Thursdays, enjoy your favorite beef, chicken, or vegetable fajitas, also just $11.99. For Mexican food and fun, it's got to be Chico's Mexican Restaurant in downtown Greenville and online at chicosrestaurant.com. Chico's, where the fiesta never ends.
Hey, Pirate friends, this is Rhonda from Russell's in downtown Washington, inviting you to join us right now for our big winter clearance sale. Christmas exchanges are complete, and the winter clearance sale features all ladies merchandise 50% off and men's winter merchandise 40% off. The selection is fantastic from name brands like Johnny O, Peter Millar, Duckhead, and more. The deals are great, and the customer service is even better. So come see us at Russell's in downtown Washington on Main Street for great savings.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is Down on Main Street. Down on Main Street is now open 7 days a week. Stop by for the house salad with grilled chicken, the half club sandwich with chips, or everyone's favorite, the fried shrimp plate. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Go Pirates. Now let's take it back in for the start of Hour 2. Here's Clip.
All right, gonna get cold outside, but the ECU women's basketball team red hot, and we will talk to their head coach now, who joins us on the Turner Home Team live line. If you're looking to sell your house fast without making any repairs, the Turner Home Team is a local home buying company. They buy houses as is. Justin and his team can provide you with a fast cash offer for your house today. Give them a call, 525-4780. Kim McNeill joins us on the Turner Home Team live line. Coach, appreciate your time. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
You're doing really good, at least on the court. Congratulations to the success you've had thus far. Although I always hear with teams and coaches, you don't want to peak too early. You want to be playing your best ball in February and in March. But you'll take a 4-game winning streak, right?
I will. I definitely will. I'm excited about where we are right now. We still have some things that we definitely got to get better at before we go into conference tournament play. But yeah, I'm glad to see, we're continuing to get better. We're growing. We got UAB on Saturday, and from watching that game when we played them on December 30th, we've definitely made some strides.
A 14-6 record, a stellar 6-1 record in league play, and I guess you could say you didn't play your best game the other night in the win at UTSA, and it's good to learn from a close win than a loss, right? You can still kind of show your team some things you did wrong and get better, and it's better to do that after a W, I would assume.
It is, 'cause it's hard winning on the road, especially in this conference. There's no team that I can look at on our schedule and it's a guaranteed win. You got to bring it every single night, and definitely when you go out on the road, you got to be even better. But UT San Antonio is a really good team. Up to that point they had only had one loss, and I don't think they had lost at home in over 2 seasons. So we knew going in it was going to be a challenge. They were leading the league in points allowed, and we're leading the league in the points made. So it was going to be a battle of which was the offense was going to be better, was the defense going to be better, and we struggled a little bit offensively, and credit to them. They had a good game plan to take the pain away from us. But we won the game on what's our calling card, and that's defense. We got it done on the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, a 7-point win against UTSA. The 3 previous wins, double-digit victories, 16 against Temple, 31 over Tulsa, and then Wichita on the road, 27-point victory. So not just wins, but convincing wins for this team. What's been going right for you, and who's been playing well during this stretch?
I just think just the chemistry. When you have a lot of new players on the floor, it definitely takes time for the chemistry. I think also trust. When you got a lot of kids out there that have never played in your program before and played in other programs, it takes time for them to trust you and trust what you're selling to them that will allow us to win games. And we just got a veteran group out there starting for us, but we got babies coming off the bench that are giving us some good minutes. So I just think it was just going to take some time. I knew we would probably be a better offensive team than what we've been in the past. Our guards can hit some shots, but I think it took us a little bit of time to get it going defensively, which is really, my calling card. And I think everybody's given, all the glory and all the, the hype to our offense because we are putting up a lot of points. But, we're going to always hang our hat on defense, Cliff. That's just who I am.
I was going to bring that up. Your old neighbor, Mac McCarthy, said you throw stuff out there defensively that even he doesn't understand and hasn't seen. And he was in coaching for a long time. But you mentioned it. In this win streak, 83 points, 79, 81, and then 65 against UTSA. So the offensive numbers are pretty glaring, Coach, because we haven't seen a lot of those numbers, during your time here.
Yeah, I got a lot more playmakers on the floor. Last year, Maya Joyner was really our offensive threat out there, and she was getting double and triple team, and we kind of just stood around and watched. Whereas, this year there's all three of my guards, actually all five of my starters can shoot the three. So we gained that respect, which opens up the paint a little bit more for us to be able to get the ball inside and for us to get downhill. I got guards that can get downhill and create for themselves and create for others. So, and I definitely think that the big key to it is just having a veteran point guard. Kennedy Fauntleroy is playing really well right now, and she's just a floor general out there who can score for herself, but also can get her teammates involved. And when you got a point guard that can do those type of things, it makes your life a little bit easier as the coach.
You don't want to make excuses, but injuries have been a big part of the last couple of years, unfortunately, for your teams as well. How is this team doing health-wise as we speak?
Kind of been in and out, little bang things here and there. Anjanae, obviously, she didn't play against UAB at home because she got hurt right when we got back from Christmas, so she missed a couple of games. We've had kids, being sick, things of that nature. But all in all, I think we've been pretty healthy, a lot more healthier than we have been in the last 2 years. So we'll knock on wood and hopefully we can stay healthy because, when it comes down to winning, it's more than just about talent. It's about being healthy, too, and it's about who's available to you. And the year that we won the championship, we stayed very, very healthy. I don't think we had any kids that missed any games. So you obviously need that to fall, on your side as well.
There was a bit of a schedule change for the UAB game coming up in Birmingham on Saturday. Has the impending weather affected things at all, or is it still business as usual for your team?
No, definitely business as usual. Our goal right now, we're just trying to get better every single day. Every practice, every quarter, every half, every game. That's where we are right now because, I'm excited about, where we are and how we're starting, but there's a lot more basketball left to play, and I want Pirate Nation to know that. We're not even halfway through conference play, and we haven't played, the Rice, the South Floridas, so we still got some tough competition coming up that we have to play in conference. So, we're just trying to stay really even keel, not trying to get too high, not trying to get too low, just business and just trying to get better every single practice, every single game.
We wanted to get you in studio, but Cole said you would be wrapping up practice around this time, and I know you coaches love practice. How about the players? Have you gotten them to love practice, Coach? What do their faces look like when they show up to practice every day?
You got to trick these kids. You got to play games with them. You got to trick them. So I'm learning this team. This team is very different than any team I've ever had. They're very quiet. Got a lot of introverts on the team, and you know me. I'm high energy, passionate. I'm up in your face. The whole time, and I've changed the way I've coached a little bit. You'll find this funny clip, but I meditate before every game, just to calm me down and to envision myself being extremely positive, but obviously being motivating and being direct because this team can't take the real me, and I've also kind of tweaked practice a little bit, 2-day prep, like today was the first day prep. We go an hour and a half, and tomorrow we'll go about an hour and 15, hour and 20 minutes because they lose focus. They got so much other things going on. Yeah. It's just right to the meat potatoes, very intense for an hour and a half, hour and 20, and then we get out of there.
Yeah, and I mean, things are different now. It reminds me of a couple of comments I've seen from men's coaches here just today. Bob Hurley says after another loss, I just don't know about this team. I can't connect with this team. And then Greg McDermott said it kind of tongue in cheek, but he said, if I make it through this year, it'll be a miracle. And he said that after a last second win. So I think it was half joking, but it is different today, Coach. How are you handling this? Might be more of an off-season question, I guess, but now that you're in season, how are you handling this new world of college athletics and college basketball?
No, I feel the same way as those two coaches do. You know, I'm about to lose my mind and want to pull my hair out and just really, you know, it's just a different time in college athletics. And, you know, I am stubborn. I would tell you that I'm very stubborn. I'm very old school, you know, with the way I coach, you know, but I wouldn't say I've changed. I've tweaked. I like to use the word tweak because tweak is not completely changing. You know, at the end of the day, I want to be me and I want to go down, you know, coaching the way I want to coach. So I'm going to always challenge them. I'm probably more, I get at them more in practice, and I'm a little bit more, I wouldn't say laid back, but less in your face in games because they can't take it. So I figured this team out, and you know, I'm trying to you know, just be more encouraging and being more motivating to them.
Well, it's working. Jackson, you got a question?
Yeah, I mean, Coach, with the UTSA game, just that first quarter specifically, I mean, 14%, and then to turn it around and completely shut down UTSA in the second quarter, and just seeing the girls buy into the system just about every game, no matter what the changes are, how does that make you feel as a coach to know that the players are willing to listen, they are willing to buy into what you're putting out there?
Yeah, it did start off that way. I can tell you guys that. You know, it was, you know, when you got kids out there that have played, you know, in multiple systems, they question you a lot, you know, because they've been in a lot of different philosophies. So I think that's been the really cool thing to watch over these last couple of weeks is seeing that process, you know, seeing them starting to believe, seeing the success in what we're trying to do, you know, because when you come in, you don't believe it, you know, but then once you start seeing success in it, then you start to see them believe and starting to do the things you ask them to do. And you know, credit to UT San Antonio. No, they did a really good job of taking the pain away. I mean, you watch the Temple game, most of the things we did came from going downhill, and it opened up the three-point shooting. And they took that away from us early, and I thought we jacked too many threes, you know. So it was just about, you know, in the second quarter and in halftime making the adjustment of getting the ball right to left, making them defend on both sides of the floor, and running our stuff. Like, I think we just got the ball stuck on one side of the floor, and we weren't moving it. So once we started moving the ball a little bit left to right, we picked the press up a little bit, turned them over. I thought we got a little bit more comfortable on the offensive end of the floor.
Kim McNeill joining us. Coach, we talked about it last hour with ECU baseball having Bryant Packard, Thomas Francisco, Jake Agnos, former players, part of the staff. And I love seeing Sania Johnson still in the program. She's probably top 10 all-time women's players for me. Personally, that championship run, she almost became the face doing interviews after those games, I remember. But it's always great to have a former player still around. So how's she doing in her role? And how nice is it to have somebody stay around like that?
Yeah, not only do we have Sania, we have Morgan Mosley, too. So
awesome.
Morgan Mosley was on that championship team, too, and she, you know, sometimes she got overlooked. She was like the glue kid that did all the little things, taking charges, things of that nature. But I love it. Like, I do. Like, I will always try my best to keep a former player on my staff because they know you better than anybody, you know, and they've been on both sides of it, you know, as a player and now as a staff. And Morgan and Sania did something that you're not going to see for probably hardly see anymore, and that's stay at one school for 5 years. You know, so they both truly bleed purple and gold. Like, they love ECU, and they want to help ECU win another championship. So it's always good having them, you know, on my side, and they know me, and they love this school, they love this program, and they can speak from both perspectives as a player and now as a coach.
Coach, you've got some current players that definitely would fit the category of smart, high IQ ball players. Do you think any of the current players on your team might eventually turn into staff members, similar to Mosley and Johnson?
Oh, definitely. I got, you know, Savannah Brooks wants to be a coach. Savannah's probably one of the highest basketball IQ kids I've coached. Been around as a head coach on both ends of the floor. She reads the defenses very well on the offensive end, and then she makes plays herself on the defensive end. She's definitely a two-way player, so she definitely wants to get into coaching. So, you know, we'll see, you know, when she graduates in May, see where it takes her.
Kim McNeill joining us, Turner Home Team Live Line. Got UAB coming up next as the Pirates try to keep it going. 4 in a row. They are 14-6, 6-1 in conference play. Coach, we'll let you get back to work. We appreciate you joining us for a few minutes, and keep up the awesome work. We'll talk to you again later on this season.
Thank you, and go Pirates.
All right, Kim McNeill joining us, Turner Home Team Live Line. Once again, 6-1 in league play. She mentioned haven't seen Rice. Got South Florida. Rice is 6-0. South Florida 5-2. Pirates' last loss came to North Texas, who is sitting at 5-2 right now, but ECU all alone in second place in the conference.
Here's something critical real quick to jump in. Here's something critical to think about, too. In February, both South Florida and Rice are coming to Greenville, and we are not going to their place. Those are going to be two critical.
North Texas and Rice come here, and we don't go there?
South Florida.
I'm sorry, South
Florida and Rice are coming here. We are not playing a home and home with them this year. So that's something critical for Pirate fans to watch out for and trying to get out to a game.
I didn't bring this up with Coach McNeill. She knows it, but UAB's 0-7.
Yeah.
They're a wounded animal.
This should be...
that makes me nervous.
That's why I didn't finish. But you see the writing on the wall kind of already. This should be... It feels like a trap game, though.
Yeah.
It really does, especially with such a strong win against UTSA. I mean, like I said, in that first quarter, the girls shot 14%. They finished the quarter with 6 points. Like, they just couldn't do anything. And then the first 4 possessions that UTSA had, they got 8-second violations because they went full court press. And it just completely flipped the game on its head and took over. The girls this year, just off of a strong win like that in a perfect scenario with a winless UAB team, it just feels like a classic trap game.
Does sound like they are remaining focused despite this win streak, and we'll try to keep it going coming up on Saturday. We'll take a break, come back. We've got Jeff Nadeau. We've got Dog of the Day coming up when we return. Pirate Radio Live on a Thursday. Back with you after this.
Hey Pirate Nation, are you in the market for a member-focused local credit union or making a switch from your existing one? Then explore First Flight Credit Union with branches across Eastern North Carolina where all residents are membership eligible. First Flight members experience in-person service, competitive savings, and loan rates. Everything from automobile, boat, and home loans, First Flight has you covered. First Flight is more than just a branch. They're on a mission to take better care of our community. Stop by one of their local branches today or visit efirstflight.com. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm sure you heard the bells and whistles next door. We're just securing your neighbor's house with the smart home features like cameras and security.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Oh, hi, yes, I'm Mike with SCI Technologies. You know, Eastern North Carolina's premier security provider. We do fire alarm, audio, video, and security.
Oh, how can you help me?
Give us a call, 252-321-7006 for a complimentary quote, or you can email us at info@sciteks.com.
For over 40 years, Greenville Motor Company has been the name Greenville Trust. Driven by service, powered by trust, and now offering one of the area's best service centers, 8 full-service bays working on all makes and models. Their certified team can diagnose, address, and repair any issue, big or small. From oil changes to engine work, go to a repair center that you can trust for the life of your vehicle. Greenville Motor Company, locally owned by the Cook family, right across from Greenville Nissan at 1000 Southwest Greenville Boulevard. DriveHereNow.com, driven by service, powered by trust, Greenville Motor Company.
At Langley Contracting, we're superior roofing specialists. Whether it's a new roof or repairing your old one, we've got you covered. And best of all, we handle your insurance claims. We are locally owned right here in Eastern Carolina. We are licensed and insured and have a 25-year roof warranty. We can handle your gutter installation too, so everything is seamless. Call or visit us online at 214roof.com for your free estimate today.
Langley Contracting, your superior roofing specialist.
I'm Sam Jones, and for more than 3 generations, my folks have kept the fires burning for Eastern North Carolina Whole Hog Barbecue. At Sam Jones, you'll find our smokehouse pumping out wood-fired meats, cooked fresh every single day. There are no freezers at our place. Everything, and we mean everything, is made fresh daily, including our sides, sweets, and sauces. Stop in and see us, and I bet you'll be able to taste our passion in just one bite. At Sam Jones Barbecue, you'll find plenty of smoke, but no mirrors.
This is proud ECU alumni David Price of David Price Construction. As a leading general contracting firm, we specialize in commercial construction and renovation. Whether it's updating your office space, renovating your restaurant, or building a new retail store, our team at David Price Construction is ready to assist. We are committed to delivering quality, value, and customer satisfaction across all of our projects. So give us a call at 919-820-3612 or find us online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Go Pirates!
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Danny Beal, and the best place to go for custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items is University Sportswear. University Sportswear was easy to work with when I needed my custom t-shirts. From start to finish, University Sportswear provided superior customer service and a quality product that cannot be beat. If your business, organization, or event needs t-shirts or promotional help, then you need University Sportswear. Visit universitysportswearenc.com for contact information. Go Pirates!
Flatlands Jessup Insurance Group is not your typical insurance company. We're a family-run, independently owned agency that's been trusted throughout eastern North Carolina since 1963. For 60 years, we've proudly served local communities with a passion for customer service that goes beyond simply meeting expectations. My father understood the importance of rolling up his sleeves and going to work to find solutions for his clients, and our team today understands it too. If you contact one of our 6 offices, rest assured that we'll treat you like family, not just a client. Flatlands Jessup Insurance Group, your whole world covered.
What's going on, y'all? This is your man, Petey Pablo, and right now you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation. Raise up!
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. UBE has been an ECU tradition for over 50 years now. Shop online anytime at pirateware.com. UBE has the biggest and best selection of ECU sportswear and accessories for Pirates of all ages. Every day is game day at UBE. Now let's take it back in. Hey, here's Clip.
All right, Jackson, Avery, Tanner, Zach, Shirley, J-Bone, and far left side.
Strong side.
The Chan Man, Chandler Honeycutt, joining the salesman is here.
What's up, guys?
How you doing?
What's up, fellas?
What's up, Chandler? How you?
What's up, Chandler? How you?
Let's get to our Doghouse Tavern Dog of the Day. Located on 2nd Street in Ayden, the Doghouse Tavern is veteran-owned, and it's a pub where every visit feels like coming home. You can enjoy live music, karaoke, pool, darts, delicious cocktails, and the coldest beer in town, all in a relaxed and friendly atmosphere. Come have a drink at the Doghouse Tavern. And, boys, we're doing a group pick today. I threw it out first. And Jared immediately said, if you're taking that, I'm going to take that. And then Chandler walked in, and I said, are we all on this? And Chandler said, let's ride.
Let's go.
So, boys, let's lock arms because this is January. We have got Ken Watlington's UNCW Seahawks money line. We are walking into a trap. I know.
We're taking over a trap.
That's right.
Walk in your trap, take over your trap.
It feels a little trappy because, this team has been great all year, UNCW. They're playing a lesser opponent, and they are underdogs. But
they're the number 2 team in North Carolina.
On our power poll.
Yes.
And they're plus money?
Yeah.
Take them all day.
Take them all day. Playing Bill and Mary coming up tonight.
Take that bet and soar.
Taking a look at Bill and Mary this year, a lot more Marys, not enough Bills.
Well, I get what you're doing there, but look at ECU women's basketball and men's basketball. Mary could be way better than Bill.
Line them up on the court.
Ooh.
You have a Juro 6'10", 250. Like, what do you mean, ooh?
Put the ball down.
Like, what are we talking
PTVD.
All right, fine. Bill could beat Mary one-on-one.
Yeah. Now, how do they play as a team? How do the 5 Marys play against the 5 Bills? We'll never know.
All I know is
I guess we'll never know.
All I know is UNCW is lightning hot. They are 5 times the surface of the sun, folks.
Yeah, that's hot.
Plus the moon and the sun
combined.
Zach Kaplan is still talking.
Is he still here?
He said second half Seahawks. I was going to say, if we're down 10 with 3 minutes left, don't worry.
I'm doubling down.
Yeah, that's where we want to be.
Yeah. You want to be in that position.
Down 50 with 3 minutes left. Got him right where we want him.
Hunter says, meet me in the trap. It's going down. Meet me in. Is that what that song said? Meet me in the. It's going down.
Meet me in the. It's going down.
Not familiar with that number.
Really? Jamie, by the way, said, funny thing I saw for this weekend's NFL games. Both games will have coaches with the first names, Sean and Mike. It's the Sean versus Mike in both games.
Sean and Mike.
Think about that.
Wow.
It's been thought of.
I'm going with. Oh, damn. Going with Sean and Mike.
Okay. Those are the picks. We'll make our picks Friday on the show. You going to be here tomorrow?
I'll be here tomorrow.
All right.
I have Rams and Patriots. Just going to go ahead and let that out. Because I ain't going to be on.
All right. Tonight, dog of the day, we have UNCW as a group.
Plus 105.
Plus 105.
Thanks, Doghouse Tavern, for your sponsorship of this segment. Trivia night is tonight. Trivia night extravaganza. I love an extravaganza.
Wow.
And they're having one tonight at Doghouse Tavern. Brittany's going to be hosting tonight.
What is Brittany doing with her life?
And tonight's theme is food and drink.
Oh.
Wow.
Food and drink.
That's odd for a restaurant/bar.
So go down and they're also doing Name That Tune.
Oh.
Name that tune. So from global cuisines to classic comfort foods, think you know your flavors, ingredients, and famous dishes? Then get on down to the Doghouse Tavern. And then how fast can you recognize the song, guess the title from short clips across genres and decades, and name that tune?
All right.
All going down tonight at the Doghouse Tavern. $6 liquid marijuana and $4 fireball. What a deal.
Let's play a sample game real quick. Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
March
Madness.
Nope, that is Stairway to Heaven by Led Zeppelin. All right, Wilmington plus 110. I'm locking it in right now. Hey, it's cool. I took ECU I took. Who'd they play? Wichita minus 13.5.
Yeah.
And then it went all the way down to 11.5. I was like, uh-oh.
Yikes.
By the way, everybody's welcome for me making them some money yesterday.
Yeah, Jared had a parlay.
Good plug.
Yeah.
Good pull.
It hurt my heart to do it because Hornets on national TV, man.
But you were like Shawn Michaels.
I'm sorry.
to Ric Flair.
To Rick. Oh, I was thinking of Marty Jannetty, but you're right.
Yeah.
The Shawn Michaels.
He wasn't sorry, and he didn't love Marty Jannetty. Now, Marty Jannetty been loving the wrong folks from what I read. A little Woody Allen-esque.
I tell you what, man, it does not take much to get Jared going.
I know a lot about the wrong things.
Yeah.
That's what makes you right.
We need Nadu to call quickly. Call me, Jeff. Call me now.
Call me, Jeff.
He's tied up with a honey baby.
He might be.
Bro.
He might be. Jeff Nadu famous for the Wake Up Barstool promo that runs on Fox, where he's getting screamed at by Rico Bosco.
I was like DiCaprio, and once upon I was like, oh my God.
What film is that from?
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
I feel like I've seen that.
One of my favorite movies ever. Top 4.
Tarantino movie.
I might need to watch that again.
Number 3 in my top 4.
I did watch The Rip. It's pretty good.
It ripped.
It was good. And you were right. Ben Affleck was good. I'm not a Ben Affleck fan.
Yeah. And maybe it's because I'm used to seeing Matt Damon in a lot better movies, but like Ben Affleck was running circles around him.
Okay. Well, that was his character.
Yeah.
Matt Damon was good, too.
Oh, he was a fine actor.
But
I watched The Wedding Singer yesterday, last night.
Beautiful movie.
Great movie. And also Tammy with McCarthy.
Yeah, that one sucks.
It wasn't all that good, but...
Who'd you watch that with?
Myself.
Just a
girl named Tammy.
A hell of a double feature to watch alone.
It was on...
Single man double feature.
Yeah, it was on... I can't remember.
You need a Mary in your life, Bill.
Yeah.
All right.
Nadu, where you at?
Please call us.
Please, for the love of God.
Call us, man.
Hey, hit my line, man.
When we have some time, Jarrett will give his Oscar report.
Mm-hmm.
Because he has a lot of thoughts on it.
Your roommate's name is Oscar. What is your Oscar report?
That
was Mr. Z.
Back in school today, they were not in school all week.
For what?
I don't know.
Martin Luther King Day.
It's unbelievable how many days that these kids get off.
It was the end of the semester. That's what it was. This week.
January?
It was the end of the semester. So they just started the new semester today.
Well, they got 4 days off?
We'll figure it out. But right now, we go out to the Turner Home Team Live Line. Joining us, Jeff Nadeau, who is red hot. He's already given us 3 winners this week before his regularly scheduled appearance on the show. Jeff, how you doing, man?
I'm great. How are you?
Hey, doing good. Appreciate Miami plus the points, Malachi Tony touchdown, and Arkansas money line that you all gave out on Monday. And so as far as this show is going, you're on fire. You're 100%. How you doing overall right now?
Doing great. Thank you for asking. Yeah, it's been a good run for me. I really kind of simplified things, and you just got to keep it going because eventually things will go your way the wrong way. So. Looking forward to the playoffs. I got a couple of interests as far as those games, and we'll just keep going.
We'll hit playoffs in a moment. Want to start with hoops. East Carolina loses last night at Wichita State, and a quick turnaround, Jeff, due to weather in the Denton, Texas area. They are going to play at noon on Friday, so right back at it will be the Pirates. I haven't seen a line for that game yet, but that
Zach Kaplan said 10.5, I believe.
10.5. Okay, and North Texas has been good in years past, not as strong this year, I believe, at least from their record. But what do you know about the Mean Green?
Well, listen, I mean, they're not as potent as from years past, but they're still a team that really make you work for everything. They play slow. They're still a good defensive team. This is still a top 40 defensive efficiency team, one of the better teams in the conference on that end. And that's not good news to an, as you know, ECU team that can't hit water in a boat most games. So, I mean, this is still a group clip. I mean, one of the worst three-point shooting teams in America. It's a complete disaster for Mike Schwartz's team. Throw in the fact that it's a back-to-back, 3 of the last 4 on the road, early start, kind of out of your routine. I'll probably look at an under here, just with the tempo and everything. And look, North Texas isn't very good offensively either. So I would say this is probably high 60s to low 60s, high 60s to like mid to high 50s. I'll be looking at an under if I can get anything around 130.
Jeff, we'll highlight a team with you here in the CAA, UNC Wilmington. We have a guy on from local TV, Ken Watlington. He's a UNCW grad. He joins us every Tuesday or Wednesday, and we talk about his Seahawks. 17-2, 6-0. I asked him yesterday, is it almost bad to be this good? Because they're probably not going to get in that large, and unless they run the table here and maybe lose in the conference championship tournament. But they are playing awesome right now. They are dogs tonight on the road at William and Mary. I mean, and William and Mary is 12-6, 3-3 in the CAA. Do you trust a team like Wilmington to go on the road and pick up a conference win?
Well, look, I mean, if you want to win this conference, you kind of have to do so. These are the 2 best teams in this conference. As you alluded to, Wilmington is, got 2 losses. The only loss was to Kent State and then a weird loss to Howard where they missed a bunch of free throws and didn't shoot the ball well at all from 3. Those games happen. But since then, they've reeled off, 7 in a row? But it's a road game, right? William and Mary is very good. They play, this is a real clash of styles. I mean, William and Mary wants to go up and down. Wilmington wants it more in the half court. They want to kind of go methodical. So it's a real tough spot from that standpoint. I'd always back the home team in a game like this, just with the fact that that's the advantage here. It's not a game I'm going to wager to jump in the wager on. I'm not running to it. William and Mary is not a great defensive team. So it's just a real clash of styles. I don't have much on it. I just kind of eventually in these kind of games just go with the home team. But Wilmington's playing really well. William and Mary's lost 3 of 4. So then again, it's back at home where they play well. So real tough one here.
How about in the American? This one seems like a tough one as well. South Florida and UAB, and then there's a log jam in the American and not much separation. Both of these teams have 3 wins in league play, but South Florida is a road favorite against UAB. We saw them come to Minges, and East Carolina nearly beat them, went to overtime with them. But the Blazers home dogs tonight. Any thoughts on that one?
Well, they nearly beat them, and they play in a lot of close games because they can't stop anybody. I mean, this team is dreadful in defense. Just give up 99 to a decent Tulsa team, but not a team that should be scoring 99. UAB can't defend anybody. They play fast. Now they play a South Florida team that plays even faster. They're not really good defensively either. Should be a bunch of threes, a lot of foul shots in this game. First game got to like 215, I think. But in regulation, both teams scored 86 points. So, yeah, I had 166.5. I played the over here. I thought that was too low. This should be first to 85 wins. I think we see a fun game tonight down in Alabama.
All right. Anything else you're keeping an eye on? Again, Thursday night, not a real marquee night for college basketball, but there are a lot of games. You found anything you like tonight?
Yeah, I played a few unders. One game I like is Marist Siena under 134.5. Number could have moved. Just 2 really good defensive teams, slow, methodical, really important game. 2 solid teams in the MAAC. Other than that, it is kind of very mid-major centric. I've really kind of limited my betting this year a lot to the top 100. That's not to say you can't spot games like this in these kind of conferences, but I'm more focused on keeping the games as far as how many low and just quality with more high-profile stuff. But I definitely like the Marist Siena under. I think Merrimack Iona under looks good as well. 2 unders in the same conference.
All right, well, let's get to football. We've got your games coming up on a Sunday right here on Pirate Radio, starting with Patriots, Broncos, former Pirate Jaquan McMillan. In a lot of conversation this week after the controversial interception in overtime that eventually led to a Broncos victory. They host the Patriots without Bo Nix. Pats minus 3.5, total 42.5. How about game 1 on Sunday, Jeff? What are you looking at?
I like the dog here. I played this at 5.5. I also have another big teaser. I had a teaser of the year last week at 1. I'm going to play it as well here. I not only took the Broncos plus 5.5, I teased them up to 11.5. Look, couple of things that bode well here. This is a great defensive team at home off of a extra day of rest, and they're going to get a Patriots team that had to travel. This is a Patriot team that, look, for what it's worth, as bad as C.J. Stroud was, I don't think they were much better. They kind of pulled away late, but, I mean, you, me, your staff, and a couple of listeners could have played well against C.J. Stroud. So I don't really have a lot of worry. Throw in the fact the whole world's on the Patriots, yet this line dropped from 5.5 to 4.5. I think the Broncos are right in this game. You look at Jared Stidham. I mean, look, yeah, he's not played a lot in his career, but in his last 4 starts, he's been pretty unbelievable, quite honestly. I mean, I'm not going to say that he's going to be Nick Foles and is going to live to the Super Bowl and win the game, but I think he can play well enough. They have a good run game. They have plenty of weapons. They have a great defense. They're well coached. Sean Payton with an extra day to prepare. He's going to put Stidham in good situations. And I'll tell you this, Clip. You want to take a real flyer, Jared Stidham, 20-1 to win Super Bowl MVP. I said he wouldn't be Nick Foles, but it wouldn't surprise me if he did. Give me the dog in this game.
All right, taking the dog in Denver. How about Rams Seahawks, NFC West matchup in the NFC Championship? I respect to the Rams because the Seahawks only 2.5-point favorites at home, where they have been good. They have been great all year long. Total 46.5. How about this matchup?
Yeah, so I didn't play this game single. I did use this in the teaser as well. I took the Rams from 2.5 up to 8.5. Get that over that 8-point number. You look at the last 5 games in this series, Clip. 1, 2, 5, 6, 1. Throw in, there was another couple of close games before that. I think 7 of the last 8 have been decided by 6 points or less. This is a game, both teams know each other well. I look at all across the field. Rams have the better quarterback. I think they have better skill position overall. I think they have a better run game. Look, Seahawks are better defensively, and they're at home. I think that bodes well here. But I'll gladly take a full touchdown and an extra point, or a touchdown and 2 point. I'll take this one up, grab the dog here. Rams 12-5 against the number this season. As I said, this game's been close. And I'll be honest, look, Seahawks are great defense, but the Rams have been pretty damn good as well. They have a kid in their secondary, C.J. Curl, I believe his name is. He's terrific.
Cam Curl, former commander?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cam Curl, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Why did I think his name was C.J.? But, yeah, he's terrific. I've been a big fan of his. Has had a bunch of tackles in the last couple of games, an interception. I like them a lot. I think this game's at least close. I think the Seahawks will find a way to get it done. Shout out to my brother. You might not know I have a brother, but he's a Seahawks fan. Every year he bets the Seahawks to win the Super Bowl. Has them at a big number this year, so hopefully he gets them there. But yeah, I like this. I like the Rams and a tease. I played this one up to 8.5. I do think this game's close.
All right. Stay hot, Nadu. Good luck, brother, Nadu. Jeff, appreciate you joining us again, man. Enjoy the games this weekend, and we'll catch up next week, man.
I know you guys aren't as used to snow and winter weather as me. I know. I don't. Then again, I mean, I don't know if you even get hit with snow, because then again, no one knows whatever is going on. But if you do, be safe. Hopefully you all get through it.
Yep, appreciate that.
Thank you, Nadu. Appreciate that.
All right, there is Jeff Nadu joining us. Turner Home Team Live Line likes a tease, going with bumping up some points for Denver, bumping up some points for the Rams, and taking those two.
He sounds like Clark Honeycutt, because my dad loves a tease.
Yeah?
He loves a teaser.
I try not to get addicted to them, but because they all feel so easy. They're like, how could this lose type of thing, you know? But I don't mind that. And I was thinking as he was talking, I just like that under in Patriots Broncos. Go ahead and bump that up to a few points.
It's going to be a defensive battle.
I mean, I feel like it is.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Not getting a lot of cosigns on it, but that's fine.
I can just see Studham, man. Studham carving up the Pats secondary.
Well, I feel like you've been on the Patriots all week, though.
I've been flipping and flopping. I mean, Sunday I said, oh, Denver plus the points, man. That's crazy. And then I think Tuesday I flipped back to the Patriots.
You are a flip-flopper.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you what, Jarrett, when we return, I want to hear your Oscar takes.
Yes, sir.
I don't care about it, but the fact that you wrote an entire page of notes on it.
A lot of it's just the categories with the nominees.
Well, that's fine.
But yeah, I got some takeaways.
All right. I want to hear your takeaways. I want to see how many movies of these I've actually seen with my own eyeballs. What are you doing, Sean?
I'll stick around one more segment.
Okay.
Are we talking baseball?
Baseball.
ECU Media. In Slack, it says segment 3 of hour 2, ECU Media Day.
There's been a change. Did you want to talk baseball?
No, I was just going to say that I was already ready for baseball season, but
I will ask you about your night last night.
That's what I was going to get to, and we'll talk about it after the break.
Pirate Nation, your dream home starts with Unshakable Builders. Now building in Sutherland Estates in Greenville and Dolostone Court in Wilson, with homes available now. And stay tuned, Cross Creek Townhomes in Greenville and Whitaker Glen and Farmville are coming soon. Browse available homes, explore floor plans, and see past projects today at unshakablebuilders.com. Have questions? Use live chat, fill out the contact form, or call the office at 814-9105. Unshakable Builders, build on a solid foundation.
Do you ever talk to yourself about where to eat today, and then you hear
Warren's Hot Dogs?
Then you're thinking, yeah, 2 hot dogs, chips, and a drink for $7.50 would be awesome.
Warren's Hot Dogs.
And maybe some homemade lemonade, perhaps a pizza or a sub, and definitely an apple or peach turnover.
Warren's Hot Dogs.
Don't overthink where to eat today. Go to Warren's Hot Dogs in Greenville, across from Ron Ayers, or in Chocowinity next to the fire station. Warren's Hot Dogs, serving the Pirate Nation since 1991. Go Pirates!
Need to sell your house fast without fixing or even cleaning it? call the Turner Home Team.
Hey, this is proud ECU alumni Justin Turner with the Turner Home Team. We buy houses as is in any condition for cash, and we can close in just days. As a real estate investor and licensed agent, my team and I can give you options when you need to sell. Sell fast or sell for top dollar. You choose what's best.
Call Turner Home Team or visit theturnerhometeam.com. They'll make a no-obligation cash offer for your home today.
Turner Home Team. Pirates supporting pirates.
At Children's Health Services, we understand the importance of your child's well-being. This is Dr. Chris Osmick, and our mission is to provide comprehensive, patient-centered health care through every stage of child development, starting the day they are born in the hospital. We are not just here to treat illnesses. We are here to partner with you on your child's health journey. Schedule an appointment today to build a brighter, healthier world for your children.
Hey everybody, this is Parker Bird. Visit our friends at Children's Health Services on Arlington Boulevard on 10th Street and at childrenshealthservices.org. Go Pirates.
Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese biscuits and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas, which is the best for all you boat owners. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food in your engines with great gasoline. Go Pirates.
Miss Shirley, play my dad's commercial now.
Okay, Lincoln, you got it.
Looking for the best ride on 4 wheels? I'm Brian Harris with 360 Golf Carts in Greenville. From parts to sales to service, we've got you covered with E-Z-Go, Club Car, and rugged utility carts ready to roll. Locally owned and operated, we'll even deliver right to you. Come see me on Highway 43, just past D.H. Conley High School, or visit 360golfcarts.com.
360 Golf Carts, pirates supporting pirates. Arr!
Big news from the Rick House. The Rick House has a brand new menu that you're absolutely going to love. New on the menu are creamy garlic parm chicken pasta, crab cakes, and our new porterhouse, half filet, half strip, tender and juicy, and grilled to perfection. The Rick House is the area's bourbon authority, featuring Willet, Jefferson Tropics, and the Frank Sinatra Select by Jack Daniels. The new menu features new, lower prices. The Rick House, Red Banks Road in Greenville.
North Carolina State Parks invites you to enjoy camping your way. With the weather changing, booking your own cabin is the perfect solution for your camping getaway. Reserve campsites or cabins today at Jones Lake, Goose Creek, and Cliffs of the Neuse. Whether you enjoy traditional camping or air-conditioned cabins that can be rented with Wi-Fi, your next adventure can include hiking, beautiful scenery, and sunsets by the campfire. For information on booking a cabin, visit ncparks.gov.
This is Dale Murphy, 2-time National League MVP and number 3 with the Atlanta Braves. And you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Flatlands Jessup and Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. Do you want to get rid of wrinkles, tighten and lift your skin, smooth your skin texture, erase veins and brown spots, get rid of unwanted hair and under-eye fat pads? Are you interested in Botox or filler? Contact the licensed professionals at Beauty Bar Medispa for a free consultation and ask about their newest technologies and treatments. Beauty Bar Medispa on Red Banks Road in Greenville. Enjoy your visit. Love your transformation. Now, let's take it back in. Here's Clip.
We still got Coach Hood. We got Rahjai Harris. We'll get some of our new Blue Pirate report in as well. Chandler Honeycutt hung out with a former Pirate last night at the Pig Greenville Hot Stove Banquet, and we have that video available for you on our social media accounts where he went one-on-one with the big rig Gavin Williams. What was that like, Chan?
It was awesome. Look, I was already ready for baseball season. I'm even more ready for baseball season because what a great event that was last night, and it was great catching up with Gavin. And yeah, he was great, and he has come a long way when it comes to speaking.
Yeah,
especially in public. I mean, even just coming in here and talking to us and nobody being around except us. The crowd was awesome last night. A lot of people in Harvey Hall at Dowdy Ficklin Stadium, but he said he was nervous. He said his heart was beating fast, but he answered all of Brian Bailey's questions very, very well, and even got the crowd to laugh a few times. But yeah, great conversation with him. You can find that on Pirate Radio social media. And I asked him about his goals for this year, and I believe he said he wanted to just stay healthy. He wanted to get at least 30 starts in this year, and hopefully go and win a World Series for the Cleveland Guardians.
Well, we might hit that for you in hour 3. Play that interview. Chandler and Gavin Williams. Saw some photos, man. That was a packed house last night.
There wasn't an empty seat at any table last night, and what a great job that Brian Wangarts and all those guys do, and Brian Bailey, of course. I believe he said this is the 34th time out of the 35 years that they've done it that he's hosted, and they just do a great job of putting that on and being organized with it. And I like the history that they keep up with. If you get a book, they give you a book or like a schedule of what they're going to do, but they keep up with, since 1990, who won Coach of the Year, who won Player of the Year. It's really cool how they keep up with that history.
And seeing those names, right?
Seeing the names,
yeah.
And I believe they had Catfish Hunter one year. They had a lot of, they keep up with the guest speakers for each year, but it's really cool how they keep up with the history of every year that they've done that. And they're going to be doing it for the 36th time next year, and I plan on being there. It's an awesome event.
Good deal. All right, J-Bone is going to talk some movies. He is our movie buff around these parts. And there's going to be snubs.
Yes.
There's snubs every year. Obviously. I mean, you got to think that even legendary films like Citizen Kane, The Shawshank Redemption, and Goodfellas lost Best Picture. You got directors like Alfred Hitchcock and Stanley Kubrick never winning Best Director. And acclaimed actors like Glenn Close and Peter O'Toole never winning competitive Oscars.
Yeah.
Glenn Close never won a competitive Oscar?
That's what I just said.
Now, you mentioned some other snubs. Matt Damon in The Martian. Uncut Gems. Didn't even get nominated.
That's unbelievable.
And
Kevin Garnett.
Yeah.
Adam Sandler, the Sandman.
Adam Sandler was in a movie this year, Jay Kelly with George Clooney. It didn't get nominated. So the only Adam Sandler movie to ever be nominated for an Oscar.
Hey, Isaiah Winstead.
It clicked. For makeup and hairstyle.
Man.
Click was nominated for makeup and hairstyle.
You ever seen Click? Yes. It's an Oscar winner.
Yes, Click.
Y'all see Click.
All right, J-Bone. Take over.
I'll start with it. I just brought up makeup and hairstyling for Click. I'll mention this. The Smashing Machine. The prosthetics on Dwayne's face was good. Emily Blunt's hair looked fine. It deserved that, but since Dwayne didn't get nominated for anything, we'll see him next Saturday in Saudi Arabia. That is my thing. For the Royal Rumble, that is. Let's see. F1 was nominated for Best Picture. I love that. Need More Popcorn movies nominated. Frankenstein was nominated for a lot. That movie stunk. Guillermo del Toro makes the same movie over and over and over and over and over. I didn't like that. No Other Choice, a Korean film I thought should have been nominated. Train Dreams, which I watched the other week. That was a great one. I hope that one wins Best Picture. No surprises in the Best Actor category. Ethan Hawke, Wagner Moura, Maggle B. Jordan. Maggle, love it, Maggle. Leonardo DiCaprio, Timothy Chalamet, who will probably win Supporting Actor.
I want Maggle B. Jordan to win for the Smokestack Twins.
Yes, he was good as them. Surpriser and Supporting Actor, Delroy Lindo, the guy in Sinners who likes to drink the beer. The older black gentleman.
Oh, older. Okay.
Yeah, he. That was surprising.
I like the big guy at the door that was in.
That
was in the show with The Rock on HBO.
Ballers.
Yeah.
And Jake Laser was in that show.
Yeah.
Best Actress. No surprises, really, other than Kate Hudson. I think Chase Infinity really was snubbed in that one. The 18-year-old gal in One Battle After Another. That was her first big performance. Thought she was great there, but instead... in that movie, they went for Tiana Taylor for supporting actress. She was in the movie for 15 minutes. Supporting actress, I hope Amy Madigan wins from Weapons, the older woman from Weapons. That's a makeup one for them not giving her one for Uncle Buck. I think she was great as John Candy's girlfriend in Uncle Buck.
If she doesn't win, man, you're going to be mad again.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Thank you.
Best Director, that's Paul Thomas Anderson. He's never won. Done Boogie Nights, Magnolia, so many great movies. Paul Thomas Anderson's never won, so he deserves that one. I said Jesse Plemons was snubbed. Fat Damon as Mick. I almost called you Mick. I don't know why.
You can call me Mick.
Clip likes to call him Fat Damon.
Brock.
Let's see. Sinners, the most nominations ever. And they will probably walk away empty-handed from all major categories. I don't think they win Best Picture, Best Actor, Supporting Actor. Really, all the ones I just named, I don't think they win any of those. Train Dreams, glad that got something. It probably won't win Best Picture, but cinematography, writing, it should definitely win that. And then Jurassic World Rebirth was nominated for an Oscar. It can't be taken seriously. It was for visual effects, but come on. But biggest takeaway, love that F1 got nominated for Best Picture over Wicked for Good and Avatar Fire and Ash.
Have not seen F1, and I've yet to see Avatar, but I want to.
Yeah, but I'm glad they went with something original more than other than sequels.
I'm glad you're glad.
All right.
Is the sequel of F1 going to be F2?
Probably. And then in F5, Brock Lesnar will be the star, and he'll be F5ing tornadoes.
Darn. Do you really think that The Rock is going to be at the Rumble?
Yeah, because I
hear what you said.
Kind of like with the final boss thing, they kind of left it and it just kind of died. And they never really followed it up with the John Cena heel turn because he thought he was going to at least get nominated for Best Actor or maybe even win an Oscar for this movie. And it kind of fell short. And so I think he'll just go right back into taking wrestling serious again.
I'm a sucker. So if they're counting down and they hit the "if you smell what The Rock is cooking," I'm going to pop.
Yeah.
I'm crowd popping.
And it's in Saudi Arabia, so imagine the payday.
My favorite place on earth.
Yeah. Oh, especially for journalists like us.
Hunter says, you got the touch, you got the power. What's that from?
My mind's blank.
Silence. All right. We need to take a break. You got
Oscars aren't for another 2 months. By the way, so
that was timely.
Noms came today.
Clip, I'll see you tomorrow, and Bone, I'll see you next.
I'll see you in a month when we get power back from this 20 inches of snow we're gonna get.
We shall see what that does. But enjoy your day off tomorrow.
Yep.
Clip Rock, I'll see you tomorrow.
That was a Boogie Nights reference, I believe.
Gotcha.
All right. See you, John.
Yes, sir. Hey, if you or anybody you know owns a business that wants to advertise with Pirate Radio, hit me up at Chandler at pirateradio1250.com. Or we have the Jay Glazer coming up if you want to buy a table.
Give me my business card.
There you go. If you want to buy a table to Jay Glazer, that's coming up in March. Going to be a great time. They're selling out fast, so you can also hit me up. Or Mark at pirateradio1250.com. Thank you, guys.
Hour 3 on the way. Greg Hudson joins us after this.
Have you ever seen those exotic aquariums like the guys do in Las Vegas on television? You ever thought about having one of these aquariums in your business? It's more affordable than you think. This is Hal Pruitt with rentafishtank.com. We can make having an aquarium in your business turnkey with no work, cleaning, or hassles for you. Rentafishtank.com creates a relaxing atmosphere and keeps children occupied. Rentafishtank.com already services many dental, pediatric, and doctor offices, plus hospitals and senior living centers. Check us out at rentafishtank.com.
It's Budweiser's 150th anniversary, and we're celebrating with a Heritage Can Series that honors our legacy of being made of America. Collect all 4 designs. For 150 years, this Bud's for you. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026. Anheuser-Busch. Budweiser Lager Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Carolina Eagle Distributing is celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. For 150 years, Budweiser has been the heart of America beer culture, bringing people together across generations. Cheers to 150 years. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989.
Homeowners can face many challenges throughout this season, but our newest New Blue star, Dixon Williams, is here to slide in and save the day. Have a clog that's hitting a foul ball and nothing seems to be getting through? Dixon's fixing to get you flowing again. Feeling like your HVAC's in a slump? Dixon's sliding in to get your comfort back on track. Are swinging blind in a power outage? Dixon's delivering a power boost. So when problems arise, turn home strikeouts into home runs with New Blue, electric, plumbing, and air.
If you're hungry for a great steak with honest-to-goodness flavor, head over to Larry's Steakhouse, open Monday through Saturday at 11 a.m., serving up hand-cut, aged ribeyes, tender grilled salmon, bold grilled shrimp, and juicy grilled pork chops, all right off the flame. Pile your plate high with a 25-item salad bar. Try one of our hearty daily lunch specials. Larry's Steakhouse, good food, good folks, and a good time. Located at 2800 East 10th Street across from the old Highway Patrol Station. Call 751-6510 for takeout and reservations. Larry's Steakhouse.
CopyPro, the professional office systems people, have been serving Eastern North Carolina since 1971. From Greenville to Wilmington, businesses trust CopyPro for reliable technology, award-winning service, and top brands like Konica Minolta and Ricoh. Need multi-function printers, document management, or network solutions? CopyPro delivers powerful tools backed by certified technicians and a team dedicated to your success. CopyPro, professional people, professional systems, powerful results. Visit copypro.net or call 756-3175 today.
Transform your home and make a fresh start in 2026 from Bostic Sugg Furniture. Right now, during our New Year New Comfort event, save up to 70% off clearance furniture store-wide. We're clearing out a wide selection of Lazy Boy, Bassett, Maven, and Kincaid, all at incredible clearance savings up to 70% off. Enjoy healthful sleep with a free motion base upgrade with mattress purchase during the New Year New Comfort event, going on now at Bostic Sugg Furniture.
A quick getaway to paradise is as easy as breezing into 34 Degrees North restaurant at the Beaufort Hotel. Enjoy coastal Carolina cuisine featuring fresh local seafood or savor their hand-cut steaks. It's the premier dining destination on the Crystal Coast. The waterfront restaurant serves breakfast, lunch, dinner, and their popular weekend brunch. 34 Degrees North restaurant in Beaufort is open daily. Visit their website, 34degreesnorthrestaurant.com, or call 252-838-7250. 34 Degrees North restaurant at the Beaufort Hotel.
Are you tired of dealing with IT headaches? Does this sound familiar? Slow computers, constant crashes, long wait times for IT support, and worries about cybersecurity. If you're nodding your head, it's time to call cybersharks.net. We handle IT so you can focus on growing your business. Fast, reliable, and always there when you need us. Call 321-7800 today and get IT support that actually works. Cybersharks.net. We keep your business swimming.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, W224EI Greenville, WDLX Washington, and W281CH Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. Brown & Wood is your home of the best selection of GMC, Cadillac, Buick, and Mazda in Eastern North Carolina since 1937. Shop their entire inventory online at brownandwoodauto.com or visit them on Greenville Boulevard. Brown & Wood, Greenville's #1 dealership and the home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Now let's take it back in for the start of our final hour. Here's Clip.
All right. Trying to hook up with Greg Hudson on the Turner Home Team Live line. We got our guy Rahjai Harris coming up later on this hour. We can get to our New Blue Pirate Report while we wait for HUD. The technicians at New Blue stand ready to face any challenge that time or the elements may throw at your home. Your home deserves the best. New Blue is ready to help with any electrical, plumbing, and HVAC needs. New Blue now specializes in crawl space moisture control and encapsulations, along with septic system repairs and installations. Contact them at callinublue.com. New Blue Service Group, redefining service excellence. What do you want to hear?
Cut 8, Colby Wallace.
We'll hear from Colby Wallace, who is the Pirates' third baseman. We've seen him pitch, and hopefully he'll be raking this year at the plate. Cut 8, what do you say to the incoming players about the program and the culture of ECU baseball?
Colby Wallace, cut 8.
Folks,
Hold
we
on.
have a major
We
issue.
clearly have it because we have
It
a cut
is
sheet.
not on my highlight page. Hold on. I'm going to see.
We're
You
gonna
said you want to
hold.
cut 8 first?
Well, that's what we said, yeah.
All right, hold on.
We're holding.
Oh, I think we have someone on the Turner Home Team Live line.
Man, we got a lot going on.
It's chaos. in
None of
here.
it good. All right. Folks, you are not going to want to miss what Colby Wallace had to say. You won't believe what he says. I didn't believe it when I heard it.
He cut a heel promo.
Well,
He said, screw all you guys. You all suck at your jobs. I'm the best in the world.
We can circle back to it after we check the Turner Home Team Live line.
All right. Joining us, former ECU defensive coordinator Greg Hudson. Coach Hud, how you doing, sir?
I'm good, man. Getting ready for the Arctic blast coming through town.
Part of the great thing about having people like Hud on, not only his insight, his knowledge from being a coach for all these years, but also his connections, the people he knows and the people he can contact. So we want to give our listeners who love you so much, Coach Hud, some breaking news. Have you talked to Mike Tomlin? What is he going to do next year?
A red shirt, I told you.
He's taking a red shirt here?
Yeah.
So yeah, have you actually talked to him at all? Did you send him like a "Hey, buddy" text or anything?
Text.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's swamped.
But do you think he sits out? Jared, you think, because was there reports that he's done?
Jay Glazer said he might be done.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the word "might," I mean, what does that mean? You know, I might win the lottery.
Yeah.
Might.
It has been an interesting NFL coaching cycle with Harbaugh going from Baltimore to New York. You're seeing a retread. Is that a bad word to use in the coaching circles? But you're seeing some retreads here.
He's not a retread.
No, not at all.
Yeah, it's sort of stupid.
I'm more talking about
if you don't want to have a guy considered a retread, show me the solution. You know?
Yeah. The other option would be a first timer.
Yeah,
I reckon at that point. But yeah, we've seen Stefanski go from Cleveland to Atlanta. Robert Saleh is back as a head coach in Tennessee.
Yes, he is.
Who else, J-Bone?
Jeff Hafley, formerly of Boston College and the defensive coordinator of the Green Bay Packers with the Dolphins now.
He is a Dolphins coach. So starting to see some spots fill in, Coach Hud.
Yeah, I'm watching the guy that's going to the Titans because I don't think the cupboard's bare there. And the second go around, you know, he had a hard knocks camera in his face for a year, and you know who's winning at the Jets in this century. So yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see. He could really do some good down there. He's a good football coach.
I've been saying I agree he's a good football coach. I don't know. I tend to disagree a little bit on Tennessee. I don't know if he's good at picking head coaching jobs, Jets and Titans. You think there's more there than I do, perhaps?
I mean, what do you're going to try to follow, first of all, you got to get offered the job, and, if you're going to, if Harbaugh, obviously he could have picked anybody out of a hat, I would figure. And, some of these guys, here's the opportunities that you have, and you take it.
Coach Judd, you had was it Tomlin? Did you have an opportunity to go there with him, or did you have NFL opportunities?
We talked. We talked about it. He had an opportunity before Pittsburgh that we had discussed when he was still at Tampa, and then
that's it. Yeah,
and right before he got the Steelers job, we talked. He's like, "Hey, I got good news and bad news. Good news, I'm the next coach of the Steelers. Bad news, I got to keep the whole staff." I'm like, "Hey, good luck to you."
Yeah. So the Tampa thing worked out. Who was that? Gruden, the head coach, at that time.
He was coaching the secondary down there. He had worked as an intern while we were at Cincinnati, and then he got the job from there. And he had a chance for a job out west as a defensive coordinator. So quite a journey.
Yeah, no doubt. And what, TV next year? Is he going to be beside Bill Cowher? Just put all the former Steelers coaches on the CBS desk or something?
I guess, man.
Yeah.
He'd be good. I mean, he's going to throw that William and Mary degree out there with the verbiage. So he'll be fun. He would be fun to watch.
Greg Hudson joining us. Hud, our guy Jamie, our Chat Gang Hall of Famer, Chili Water Chat Gang Hall of Famer, is fired up after the Hoosiers win the national championship. How about what they did on Monday?
Yeah, it was awesome. I actually watched it. It was downloaded finally, and I watched the game tape last night, and it was really good. It was just such good football, and I don't know what the blood oath they had the referees before the game, the Big 12 officials, but Fernando, he got whacked a couple times that anywhere else on the planet that would have been I don't know if that was a home game, home team no call, but there was more than one step taken before he got whacked in the face.
And man, I don't know if I just got caught up seeing Ed Reed and all those era players from Miami, but those guys on the field looked like the old U at times, the way they were hitting and, yards behind the line of scrimmage, sacks in the third quarter. They were getting after them.
They're good. And, they maybe got to do something with the show pony of Michael Irvin down there, which is a little obnoxious, I think. But it is the life of the U. I mean, it's a different culture down there. I mean, you go to a high school, you go to a junior high game, and it's jacked up in the stands with people getting wild. It's just a different environment for the way they are passionate about football. I mean, it is their life, and they live it all the time. But, I did mention, I think last week on the show, I said something about I'm just waiting until they turn into Miami at one point. And the long play that they had where, God, somebody broke a tackle and the kid that got the pass and then stepped out on the 4-yard line, and before the Fernando run, it was after that play, that's when I saw them start bitching at each other after that play. As soon as I saw that, I was like, here we go. and then Fernando stuck it in there. I was like, oh, this is over.
Legendary run too that you'll see on the promos and highlight packages till we die. It reminded me of the Elway helicopter, if you remember that in the Super Bowl HUD where he goes flipping around. But man, awesome.
Pick the Bob Crane out there. Man. Skinny and running or flopping around. But
somebody said he was the first AI quarterback. He's actually not real. When you hear him talk and the way he acts and everything, he's not a real person.
Flawless out there. He's been well coached on the speaking circuit that's coming up for him. Is the Heisman Trophy winner and is probably the first pick. I think he's going to be the first pick because he's not flashy. He is going to. These teams that are winning, where you see the quarterback go 12 of 18 for 210 yards, and you don't have any turnovers. That's what you need in the NFL.
Well, you know who has the first pick, right?
The Raiders.
Rain Man's team over here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they're going to trade for it, aren't they? They're going to trade that.
No, they need a quarterback.
They're going to take him.
Yeah.
Well, then I feel sorry for him.
Ah, come on. Hey, everybody acts like the Raiders don't have 9 other picks and $100 million to spend to put a team around him.
Hey, they got Brock. They got the big tight end from Georgia. They got the running back from Boise. They got a few pieces.
Yeah, well, they better have a line.
Do you have an O-line?
Well, I'm interested to see what the line looks like without Pete's doofus son coaching them. So I'm very optimistic. I mean, good God, I think I could do a better job with those fellas. Hey, maybe let's play the position you were drafted to play.
Coach Hudd might be friends with Pete's doofus son.
No, I don't know him.
Okay, yeah.
Right.
Okay, he's a doofus, and it's the reason Pete was pushed out of Seattle, because he wouldn't get rid of his dumb kids.
Well, might not have been that.
Man, he's 73, probably time.
What do you know, Hud? Jarrett knows what he's talking about.
I'm a fan of a team with no beat reporters, for Christ's sake.
You keep following losers, so I'm starting to worry about you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Greg Hudson joining us.
Guy from IU chimed in yet? I mean,
he's been talking all week about it. What do you have to say today? Hoosiers. And he said Fernando is going to have to start sliding. So,
well, I called yesterday. I called their running back coach, Coach Jordan, and I just wanted to tell him personally. I just wanted to personally tell him that he did the best coaching job of running backs that I may have seen in a long time. And I was just fired up for the way his kids played, how they ran hard and they ran their tracks. And even against Miami's defense, when they needed to get 4, they were getting it. And it was because not only that offensive line, but those backs are in sync on every play. And it was fun to watch.
Hud, I know you like.
Supposed to run into the back of the center, and you don't hit the center and the guard in the spine when you run the ball. That's bad.
I know you love culture. I saw an interview with an Indiana offensive lineman, I think Mike Kadick, who's with Barstool now, and he a couple of years ago could have left, said he would have tried to make the NFL or get into the workforce or something, but decided to stay at Indiana when Cignetti came on, and then Cignetti brought all those James Madison guys in, and first thing he did was had them over for some cold beers and some burgers or whatever, and immediately kind of welcomed them into the locker room, and in turn, Cignetti and his new guys welcomed the old Indiana players back into their locker room, and said it was a pretty seamless transition. But that's kind of the new way to build chemistry in the new age, because you're exchanging players and parts so much. But I thought that was a pretty neat story about how they all kind of got on board immediately there. This was before this year, last year.
Yeah, and they are the best coached team in college football, not only just because they won the championship and they've only lost 2 games in 2 years, but I think they're the best coached throughout the all positions overall as a team, and then that comes from great leadership, but a guy who's coached many positions and been a recruiting coordinator. The thing that those kids know on that team is they know what to expect. They know how long they're going to practice. They know how long they're going to meet. They're going to know when their break is. They're going to know what the standard is, and those all put in a bucket create your culture. And nowadays, I think the coaching is getting more exploited, that you have to bring strangers in like he did, and you've got to get, 40 new guys and a team together of now 105, and you got to get them playing for each other. And that takes a special trait. You can't be a psychopath, and you can't be, all over the place and changing this and changing that and losing your mind over little things. You've got to be a great leader, and you got to be under control, but you better have a staff that is impeccable. You're going to get your ass fired.
Greg Hudson joining us, Turner Home Team Live Line. Hud, let's go coach versus coach in the NFL playoff games going on, the AFC and NFC championship game. Love this matchup, Mike Vrabel versus Sean Payton. Who's got the advantage there, Patriots Broncos?
Yeah, that's lumber and lightning. Vrabel likes to smash your face, and Peyton likes to, have all these dynamic, AI plays. But they're explosive and they're dangerous. But they don't have a quarterback, so you don't have that guy. I don't know what's going to happen, but those guys are going to be licking their chops. And one of the injured guys, didn't I see, was practice today for the Patriots. It was a big bonus if he came back. I figured you know the answer to that.
I do not know who you're referring to.
Somebody in their injury report, they think they got back because he was going out to practice today. But I think they're starting to feel the old vibe in New England, just because Vrabel was such a main force in that program for a while. So I don't know how if you don't have your starting quarterback, you got to go against that team that's playing with that confident. I'm going Vrabel.
The other matchup, McVay versus Mike McDonald, and I don't know a lot about McDonald. What do you know, Jared? Anything?
He was defensive coordinator for the Ravens.
Yeah.
Did a great job there. Went to Seattle.
Young guy, right?
Yeah, I think he's still in his 30s.
38 years old. You know anything about Mike McDonald, Coach Hud?
Didn't he? Is he part of the tree where they were all on the same staff together somewhere? Isn't him and?
No, you're talking about the Washington Commanders had all the coaches.
McVay, Shanahan.
That's Mike that's the one that coached the Dolphins.
Yeah,
you're talking about.
Oh, McDaniel. Yeah, see, he's going to be the coordinator at the.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mike McDonald was a Georgia grad assistant for, 3 years, and then was with the Ravens, was a Michigan defensive coordinator for 1 year in 2021, and then back to the Ravens, and now the head coach of the Seahawks. So he's got a little taste of college.
Harbaugh, the brothers did that where, Mentor went to Michigan, and when McDonald went to the Ravens from Michigan, and then Mentor went back to the Ravens.
So the Harbaugh brothers were kind of just trading off coaches.
Yeah.
You just get transferred in those with, if you get with a certain, name of coach, and there's multiple guys that are head coaches, you're just getting transferred around opportunity, which is great. And I think Jesse's getting a second interview with the Ravens, which would be just unbelievable. That would be so cool. to haven't known him as a little kid running around the football office in Cincinnati, and now, to be the face of an NFL program. I mean, Mike Tomlin and I were assistants, and he was running around the office.
Yeah, that is cool.
Big fan of Jesse Minter.
You like McVay, Hud?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I do. He's Miami of Ohio guy. I haven't really paid attention to how the quarterback there's playing, who I think is awesome. But to go to Chicago, right?
Yeah.
To win in that crap, they're believing, and they've got Super Bowl experience with him. And where's the game?
It is in Seattle. McVay's kind of tricky. You say the Ohio thing because you look at him. His hair is always perfect, and he's in L.A. and everything. But he's got kind of a tough son of a gun thing about him too, don't he, Hud?
Yeah, he's from the cradle, and he was at Oxford, so he's a good football coach, smart guy. Yeah, he's got great hair. Pisses me off.
Yeah, well, you can't have it all, Coach.
Can't have it all.
Hud, gonna be a fun Sunday. Appreciate you joining us today, man. What you got going on?
Maybe seeing you next week.
That'd be cool.
Nice.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, coming there. The champ will be back in town.
The champ is here.
Yeah.
All right, Hutter. Jared misses you punching him every time you're around. So
do I.
Oh, jeez.
All right, man. Well, hopefully see you soon.
Yeah.
All right. Later on.
Goodbye.
All right, there is Greg Hudson, former Pirate defensive coordinator, joining us on Pirate Radio Live. We'll take a break. We still got to hear from Colby Wallace. You will not believe what he had to say.
He called you a son of a...
It was insane. Like,
he MF'd me.
I did one of those things where I was not going to fight him. Colby is in great shape, but I got up so somebody would hold me back.
Yeah.
Like I did one of those deals. But it got contentious. You'll hear that. Also, Rahjai Harris. More to go. Pirate Radio Live after this.
Do you want to get rid of wrinkles? How about tighten or lift your skin? Want a smoother skin texture or get rid of brown spots? Combining personalized treatments, expert training, and a deep passion for skin health, Beauty Bar MediSpa is dedicated to enhancing your skin and boosting your confidence from the inside out. Contact the licensed professionals for a free consultation and ask about their newest technologies and treatments. Beauty Bar MediSpa on Red Banks Road in Greenville. Enjoy your visit. Love your transformation.
Doug Henry of Greenville is your premier used car dealership with over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily to take care of all your needs. Doug Henry offers the best selection of used cars around, and it's easy to find right on the corner of Greenwood Boulevard and Memorial Drive. You can also find them at DougHenryofGreenville.com. Right on the corner and always right on the price. Doug Henry of Greenville.
At Tiebreakers, we pride ourselves on serving
big, juicy wings.
I'm talking
big and juicy.
Our chickens are the same ones that kick sand in the other chickens' faces. If our chickens played football, they'd be linebackers. The competition's chickens, they'd be
skinny little kickers.
Trade those kickers in for linebackers. Join us today for
big, juicy wings.
All season long at Tiebreakers.
Tiebreakers, with 2 locations in Greenville and on Railroad Street in Winterville.
It's Budweiser's 150th anniversary, and we're celebrating with a Heritage Can Series that honors our legacy of being made of America. Collect all 4 designs. For 150 years, this Bud's for you. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026. Anheuser-Busch. Budweiser Lager Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Carolina Eagle Distributing is celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. For 150 years, Budweiser has been the heart of America beer culture, bringing people together across generations. Cheers to 150 years. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989.
This is Dr. Christopher McNeill from Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center. Our practice has been caring for athletes at ECU and the residents of Eastern North Carolina for more than 35 years. Whether it's time for your sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care. We also offer on-site physical therapy and MRI services, as well as walk-in urgent care on the weekends from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. For experience and professional care, call us at 757-BONE or visit us online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates.
Play it again, sport. Buy, sell, trade.
Great deals never felt so good.
So good, so good, so good.
I saved a bunch of cash.
Buy, sell, trade.
Using my gear like I never knew I could. Play It Again Sports. Buying and selling new and used sporting and fitness equipment for over 27 years right here in Greenville. Located on Greenville Boulevard across from the Nissan dealership.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Dixon Williams, and the best place to go for custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items is University Sportswear. University Sportswear hit a home run for me when I needed my custom shirts. From start to finish, University Sportswear provided superior customer service and a quality product that cannot be beat. If your business, organization, or event needs t-shirts or promotional help, then you need University Sportswear. Visit universitysportswearenc.com for contact information. Go Pirates.
At Langley Contracting, we're superior roofing specialists. Whether it's a new roof or repairing your old one, we've got you covered. And best of all, we handle your insurance claims. We are locally owned right here in Eastern Carolina. We are licensed and insured and have a 25-year roof warranty. We can handle your gutter installation too, so everything is seamless. Call or visit us online at 214roof.com for your free estimate today.
Langley Contracting, your superior roofing specialist.
Hey everybody, this is David Glenn, and you're listening to my favorite station in Eastern North Carolina, Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. Country Mart has been locally owned and operated for over 40 years and is your premier country store serving the best cheese, biscuits, and country food around. Country Mart is open every day and has 2 locations in Bethel on Highway 11 and in Stokes on Highway 903. Both Country Mart locations are top-of-the-line fuel stations serving Shell gas, including 93 ethanol-free high-octane gas. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food and your engines with great gasoline. Now let's take it back in. Here's Clip.
Back with you. Pirate Radio Live, Thursday. Pirate basketball, if you didn't get enough last night, folks, it's back Friday at noon.
Yeah, we got some comments on the graphic I post.
Does that mean 11 a.m. Central Time?
12. It's at 1 o'clock.
So it's at 1 Eastern.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's see. Update. ECU basketball opens as a 9.5-point underdog on the road against North Texas.
If you read a burner account, I'm going to punch you. All right, let's get our New Blue Pirate report.
What do you want me to do with that information? What do you think? Bet against them.
New Blue Pirate report. Do we have Colby Wallace? We have Colby Wallace. You wanted to hear Colby Wallace talk about what he says to the incoming players about the program and the culture. Cut 8.
You know, the younger guys being able to talk to the older guys, them not being scared to ask questions and, you know, not being scared to fail on the field, I think is a huge part, is what determines a younger player's success, is when they're not afraid to fail, they do a lot better. And I think, I think them being able to talk to us is the best part.
Colby was asked also if he's planning on pitching and playing in the field this year. Cut 1.
Yeah, I'm definitely preparing to do both. It's kind of we've got a deep bullpen, so, I'm just going to try and find a role and, just help the team whenever I can.
Now that he's had more time to prepare, being a two-way player, has he settled in on a new routine or process? Cut 7.
Yeah, definitely. I at the beginning, I was kind of just, throwing when I could, but I think I found a better routine. Me and Boucher kind of do the same thing, and it's kind of like throwing with position players and then going no throw and just kind of balancing it and throwing the bullpens when I can, and I kind of built a better routine this year.
What has the new hitting coach, Coach Gautreaux, brought to this team? Cut 6.
He's brought a lot. He's brought a lot of knowledge. I've hit with him a lot, and he really knows what he's talking about, and I trust him and everything he asked me to do. So I think he's built a good relationship with everybody as far as the hitters, and being able to go to him and talk to him and hit with him any time of the day.
All right, there is Colby Wallace. I want to hear. You got Ethan Norby? You hear a little more Ethan Norby?
Yeah.
All right.
Cut 9.
Cut niner. How much of the Clark LeClaire atmosphere helps fuel your pitching intensity?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's amazing. I love getting the crowd fired up. I love when the crowd gets fired up. It makes me pitch better, honestly. I love our fans. It's been a true blessing to play here the last 2 years.
Show me number 12, Jackson. What did you take away from your experience with the Team USA experience?
I mean, it was a true blessing to play for them, true honor. I think one of the biggest things that I learned was like the confidence that, I belong with that team. It was really cool playing with all those guys. And, I got a lot of experience of playing against some of the best hitters in the country. And then playing against Team Japan was pretty cool as well.
I asked him about having Jake Agnos back around, but how about the big leaguers that come by during the off season? Cut 13. How does that help with the guys that are currently in the program?
Yeah, I mean, like I've played catch with Gav. I saw Zach and Gavin getting ready to throw earlier today. Like it's just kind of cool to see everything come full circle, that they're still, doing their thing in the big leagues, and they're coming back here and, hanging out with us, getting their work in. And it's kind of just fun to see them do their thing and, what it takes to be a big leaguer.
There was a lot of talk Monday about how the Pirates ended the season and how to bottle that up and do that throughout the regular season, starting opening day against Xavier. And cut 18, he was asked what he remembers about the postseason run and how do they replicate that.
I think it's, just giving ourselves a chance. I think we were too bound up, not playing for the right things. I think we needed to play for each other, and that's what we did the last 2 weeks of the year. And we had a lot of fun doing it. I think that's the most important thing, making sure we're having fun and, doing it for the right reasons.
Ethan, a bit of an old head at this point. He's been around. I asked him if there were any newcomers that have stood out to him. Cut 4.
Man, I think we got a lot of talented new guys. Gavin Van Kempen's been a really nice piece. Luke Payne's done well. Colby Weber, Ethan Rose, I could go on and on. I think we brought in a lot of good pitchers this offseason, and it's going to be a fun year for us.
All right, there is Ethan Norby. Also heard from Colby Wallace. Do you want to hear what Mike Schwartz said that he was looking for in the next 2 games to see if he said anything that didn't go well last night?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Do you still have Mike Schwartz? All right. Cut 5, what is he looking for in last night's game against Wichita State and also the North Texas game? Cut 5.
Well, it's a great question, and I think something very specific that we have been hurt over the last 2 games is our three-point shooting defense. So that is something very specific that we have to say we have to be better here. There's been moments that we've been really good. We held Charlotte to 2 threes in the second half. That's a very good shooting team. I got a ton of respect for Charlotte and their players and their coaching staff, and they're a good shooting team. They made 8 in the first half, 2 in the second half. They had 23 points in the second half, 4 for 4 at the free throw line that we had to foul when we were trying to play possession basketball late in the game. So they ended up with 27 points in the second half, 23 of them, and we hold them to 2 threes. Our three-point defense has to be what it was in the second half, and that's what we're looking for versus Wichita and on this 2-game road swing.
3-point defense last night. Wichita State shoots 26% from 3.
Yeah.
But there is a problem. And that problem is they hit 9 and we hit 4.
A lot of those came early in the game, though.
For who?
Wichita.
To spread out the lead that they kept the entire game.
Yeah.
Okay. 3-point offense is a concern for me.
Terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, when I turned the game on, we were 0 for 6. Corey Calger was 0 for 4 from the field, 0 for 2 from 3.
Biggest leads last night for Wichita State, 23. For the Pirates,
None.
0. It was a rough one. Will it be any better tomorrow when they take on North Texas?
I believe so. I think Wichita's better than North Texas.
No, please. No. Please, everyone be quiet.
We lost by 17 points. I mean, I think it'll be better than that.
Nope.
I don't know. I will be taking North Texas.
I think the fact that it's an early game is to our advantage. We don't have to sit around and wait and think. We just go out there, grab the ball, put it up.
What
the hell do you want me to say, man?
I don't know. What you really believe would be nice.
I believe that it'll be a closer game tomorrow than...
Okay, but the fact that they're not going to think, what does that even mean?
Well, I mean...
Is North Texas not going to think either?
Oh, well, they're all frazzled from the game being moved up. Okay. They're wondering how they're going to drive home.
They're wondering if Stone Cold Steve Austin's going to be there.
I believe he will, actually.
If he's in attendance, is that good for us or them?
I think that's good for us because he's an alum of North Texas. And, I mean, the jitters, I mean, you just hear the name Stone Cold Steve Austin, you already get nervous.
Yeah. And anytime he walks into a room, it plays his theme. So if he comes in a few minutes late, the game could be going on. You hear the glass shatter.
When you hear that glass, hits your ass.
That's right. That's what they say. The Texas Rattlesnake could be in attendance tomorrow. Let's take a break. When we return, Rahjai Harris, the South Carolina garter snake, they call him, will join us. We will talk to 4 to 7 when we return. Pirate Radio Live, hour number 3. Back with you after this.
Straight out of Kinston, Chili Water by Carolina Ice Company just iced the competition. Officially ranked the #1 American-sourced water on the H2O Score app and #2 in global purity, beating out 99.9% of those overpriced premium glass bottles. Purified or sparkling, both built to dominate your cooler. Find participating locations and order online at chiliwater.com or find us on Amazon. Tap into something better. Zero sugar, zero plastic, zero regrets. Stay chilly.
Jeff Stein here at Brown & Wood Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Brown & Wood's award-winning service department is open Monday through Friday. And don't forget, we have free pickup and drop-off. Every customer, when you come in for service, heavy repair, maintenance, it doesn't matter. You get a free car wash, dry, and vacuum. We've also got Tom Brown's favorite tagline, 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
Pirate Nation, your dream home starts with Unshakable Builders. Now building in Sutherland Estates in Greenville and Dolostone Court in Wilson with homes available now. And stay tuned, Cross Creek Townhomes in Greenville and Whitaker Glen and Farmville are coming soon. Browse available homes, explore floor plans, and see past projects today at unshakablebuilders.com. Have questions? Use live chat, fill out the contact form, or call the office at 814-9105. Unshakable Builders, build on a solid foundation.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Overtime Tavern is the place to be for great food, cold drinks, and all your game day action with over 10 TVs. Swing in today and try a mouth-watering burger, glizzies, wings, or check out their daily specials featuring some of the best items on the menu. OT's has a weekly lineup of entertainment starting Tuesday with Singo, Wednesday is sports trivia with Clip Brock, and Thursday's local acoustic acts playing the tunes. OT's is located on Charles Boulevard across from the Sheets and is open daily from 11 a.m. to midnight. There's always time on the clock at Overtime Tavern.
This is Caleb Reynolds, lead minister at Eastern Pines Church, and I'd love to invite you to join us this Sunday at 9 and 10:30 at 3380 Portertown Road in Greenville. At Eastern Pines Church, you'll find real people, uplifting worship, and a place where your family can grow in your faith. Come see what God is doing right here in Greenville. We'd love to welcome you home at Eastern Pines Church. Visit easternpineschurch.com for more information.
Church services brought to you by S&K Trapping, East Coast Grading, Gregory Pool, Driven Details, East Coast Access, Service, Cardinal Lock and Key, and rentafishtank.com.
The convenience of Pitt Greenville Airport is waiting just outside your front door. Service is back, so you're connected to destinations worldwide through flights from American Airlines. Plan your next trip. Book your flights today at flypgv.com or aa.com.
Good news, business travelers. PGV and American Airlines has added a new early morning flight available now. Book today at aa.com and be on time for that connection in Charlotte. Fast, convenient, and close to home, PGV has American flights perfect for your next trip. PGV, where the Pirates fly.
Hi, I'm sure you heard the bells and whistles next door. We're just securing your neighbor's house with the smart home features like cameras and security.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Oh, hi, yes, I'm Mike with SCI Technologies. You know, Eastern North Carolina's premier security provider. We do fire alarm, audio, video, and security.
Ooh, how can you help me?
Give us a call, 252-321-7006 for a complimentary quote, or you can email us at info@sciteks.com.
This is Chandler Honeycutt from Pirate Radio Live, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
Listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. Pirate Nation, are you in the market for a member-focused local credit union or making a switch from your existing one? Then explore First Flight Credit Union with branches across Eastern North Carolina, where all residents are membership eligible. First Flight members experience in-person service, competitive savings and loan rates, everything from automobile, boat, and home loans. First Flight has you covered. Stop by one of their local branches today or visit efirstflight.com. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender. Now let's take it back in. Here's Clip.
All right, back with you, Pirate Radio Live. We head out back to that Turner Home Team Live line and keep the chats rolling, this time with number 47, our guy, your guy, everybody's guy, Rahjai Harris. He joins us on Pirate Radio Live. Rahjai, how you doing, man?
Man, I'm blessed, man. I can't complain. How about yourself?
Hey, doing great. Got NFL playoffs going on, college football season wrapping up, starting to follow college hoops more and more, so still always a good time in the sports year. Did you watch any of the championship the other night? Indiana beating Miami.
I did, man. And I told everybody, man, that team right there was disciplined, man, all year. You know, and when they got that punt block, man, I said, It was a good game for sure, though, man. Miami fought hard, man, but you got to give props, man, to Indiana, man. They played hard all year. They played good football all year. And they, they got that chip.
Rahjai, I saw an interview with a former Indiana offensive lineman who was there when Cignetti came in, and he thought about, trying the NFL, maybe entering the portal, but they talked him into, and gave him a little NIL money too, but talked him into staying one more year and playing with Cignetti. And he said, like, the first thing he did with Cignetti, got there and brought the James Madison guys, was have all those guys over for food. He said some alcoholic beverages, but just to get together and make the locker room one. And I know I've asked you and guys that came in, what's it like integrating within a new program? And as a leader, I'm sure you took it upon yourself to bring in the new guys, make them feel at home. But that's a big part of it, because the way it works now, you're only getting a guy for a year or two. You got to get them into the locker room, the culture, all that pretty quick, right?
Definitely, man. And like you just said, man, it's changing every year. The team every year, man. And it's crazy, man, because now you look at it with the transfer portal. So how can we build this chemistry, within a year? How can we get people just to focus in a year, then that moment? It's going to be hard, man. It's really going to take a lot of leaders, man, from the top, from the bottom, and everybody's going to buy in as one, man. And that's how you're going to win. You look at Indiana, man, they didn't lose not one game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a standard there. It's the way they do anything. It's the way they do everything. So establishing that standard is going to be big around the whole college football.
Yeah, and how many times, Rahjai, the other night or this season, did you hear on the broadcast former James Madison Duke? Signetti brought a lot of his guys in there, and yeah, it was crazy, man.
The whole game, man.
Do you know anything about the Emory Williams, the quarterback ECU gets from Miami? That became official today, I believe.
I've seen that. I don't know anything. But man, just looking for depth, man, and looking for some guys that come in and ball, man. They know they know things not gonna be given to them. You feel what I'm saying? It's gonna be competition all around the board. But man, just looking for guys, man, to come in and just be them. You feel what I'm saying? And run that team, run that offense in a positive direction.
It reminds me a lot with him coming in and Griffiths coming in of a couple years ago with Jay Garcia and Caden Hauser, where you got two guys coming in and then there's a quarterback competition. What do you remember about the early days of that, Rahjai, and what's kind of your role there? You're playing as hard as you can in practice for both of those guys, but are you talking to your teammates, even talking to coaches about who has the upper hand or anything? What's it like watching a quarterback battle?
It's unique, man, because it really starts in the summer. You feel what I'm saying? Well, we do conditioning, and when we go out there and lift them heavy weights, man, and then go around the field. So it really starts then, man, with the energy and the vibes of who breaks it down or who's speaking at the end and stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? With them being new guys, you feel what I'm saying? They'll be curious to see, you feel what I'm saying, how much of they're stepping in to try to lead and take over the team. But it is different. It is different where you're trying to handle your business, trying to make sure everything else is straight on the quarterback end, man. It's definitely different, man. But, they can't even work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I don't know if you were lying to us, Rahjai, but other folks said it too. Like, y'all really did trust and believe in both of those guys, right? And I was able to meet them briefly, but I got to say, I liked both of them too. I thought Jake carried himself very well. I know it didn't work out on the field, had some picks and everything, but y'all really liked both of the guys, right?
Definitely, man. And I like the confidence level of both of those guys.
Yeah.
You feel me? That spoke value. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you out there at practice and you going 1,000, that speaks to me. You feel what I'm saying? As a leader, as somebody that was, a voice of the team, that spoke to me because you didn't have to do that. You feel what I'm saying? You coming in, you seeing there was older guys, but both of y'all, both leaders, and it's not no hatred towards each other. That's crazy. You feel what I'm saying? So, big shout out to both of them guys, man. I'm forever fans of both of those guys, man. And I'm just excited for this new group, man, coming in this year, this new team. You know what I'm saying? I probably don't even know 60% of them.
I know.
Excited to get around them, excited to meet them, man. Just, welcome to the family.
Yeah, we talked to Danny Beal yesterday, who played, a couple years ago for ECU baseball, and I think he's got 2 or 3 teammates left on the roster. I'm interested to see how many teammates you have, Rahjai, once we get going this year with spring ball and everything. How many guys you played with? Because man, it's a different world. Guys are in and out. So.
Definitely, man. It's different. It truly is different, man. I've been trying to talk to my little brother about it, man, just trying to make sure his head's staying positive about everything because just trying to get him to understand that every year is a different team, like literally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like literally, like anything can happen. Any coach can leave. So mentally, you got to be prepared for plan A, plan B, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So just trying to get him on that mental place, you feel what I'm saying, and keep him ahead of his competition.
What year is he in school?
2027. So he got one more year.
Okay.
He got one more year, man. So man,
does he got letters coming in?
Oh yeah, man. He got reoffered yesterday by Charlotte. I believe he got reoffered by Wake.
Man.
He got Virginia Tech the other day. So man, he's blessed, man. He's really working hard for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, congrats to him and the family, man. That's great to hear.
Definitely, man. He's doing good, man.
Playing, what's he doing now? Is he basketball?
Track,
that's right.
He's the 7th grader. He's doing basketball. Crimson, she's the 5th grader. She's running track, so she's conditioning right now for track, and then she was conditioning as well for track.
Man, I want to see like a family relay event and get your folks out there.
Oh man, what's so crazy, man? We practice together, man. We go to track practice and stuff like that.
Man, that's cool.
We train together. So what's so crazy? It could happen.
Yeah.
You have AAU track meets and stuff like that, where like the parents or the coaches can run.
Yeah.
Like that, but I can't see laid back 47 doing that. I can't see him doing it.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of nicknames and everything, Jared said we need to tell Icy to stay out of North Carolina. So there's going to be a lot of ice, it sounds like, around here.
Not just North Carolina, man. It's getting spooky up here in the upstate as well.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll see what happens with that.
Definitely. Very curious.
Well, Rahjai, I know I saw you tweet. You're just waiting for an opportunity, man, and we're hoping that comes your way. You got any news or anything you got going on right now?
Not really, man. Just keep my head down, man, and just stay grounded, man, and just enjoying the process and enjoying where my feet is, man. That's just really who I am. The opportunity gonna come exactly when it needs to, man, and I'll be ready for it. That's all I can do.
Good deal, man. Appreciate you joining us. I love checking in with you, and we'll do it again soon, Rahjai.
Most definitely. See you next week, my guy.
Rahjai Harris joining us on the Turner Home Team Live Line. Jackson, you're the best producer in the game. I just want to let you know that.
Thank you.
What?
I was looking at something.
Man, you ain't gonna be here tomorrow. Can you?
Damn right.
Can you finish your final 11 minutes of the week with a little class?
It's okay. I'm used to it.
Can you just try?
I mean, he does a good job.
Just try.
We're trying to find a cut.
Just try.
You did a great job on that interview clip.
A little class. Let's take our final break. We'll come back, get ready to wrap it up here on a Thursday. A classy edition of Pirate Radio Live. Back with you after this.
Hey Pirate fans, did you know there are thousands of special needs children and adults right here in our community that loves ECU athletics as much as you do? Robbie's Clubhouse is a local nonprofit organization that can turn your unused ECU tickets into a fun day for a family with special needs. If you can't make it to the next Pirate game, simply call 1-800-DIAL-ECU and donate and designate your tickets for Robbie's Clubhouse. Go Pirates!
Homeowners can face many challenges throughout this season, but our newest New Blue star, Dixon Williams, is here to slide in and save the day. Have a clog that's hitting a foul ball and nothing seems to be getting through? Dixon's fixing to get you flowing again. Feeling like your HVAC's in a slump? Dixon's sliding in to get your comfort back on track. Are swinging blind in a power outage? Dixon's delivering a power boost. So when problems arise, turn home strikeouts into home runs with New Blue, electric, plumbing, and air.
Hey Pirate Nation, are you in the market for a member-focused local credit union or making a switch from your existing one? Then explore First Flight Credit Union with branches across Eastern North Carolina where all residents are membership eligible. First Flight members experience in-person service, competitive savings, and loan rates. Everything from automobile, boat, and home loans, First Flight has you covered. First Flight is more than just a branch. They're on a mission to take better care of our community. Stop by one of their local branches today or visit efirstflight.com. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender.
Looking for your new favorite hangout spot? Come on down to the Doghouse Tavern, Aiden's veteran-owned crown jewel on 2nd Street. From open mic Mondays to music bingo Thursdays, there's always something happening. Enjoy daily drink specials, one of the best bar menus around, and live music that'll keep you coming back for more. Grab your friends, kick back, and support local at the Doghouse Tavern. Check us out on Facebook to see what's on tap this week. The Doghouse Tavern, where good times and great vibes live.
Hey Pirate friends, this is Rhonda from Russell's in downtown Washington, inviting you to join us right now for our big winter clearance sale. Christmas exchanges are complete and the winter clearance sale features all ladies merchandise 50% off and men's winter merchandise 40% off. The selection is fantastic from name brands like Johnny O, Peter Millar, Duckhead, and more. The deals are great and the customer service is even better. So come see us at Russell's in downtown Washington on Main Street for great savings.
Transform your home and make a fresh start in 2026 from Bostic Sugg Furniture. Right now, during our New Year New Comfort event, save up to 70% off clearance furniture store-wide. We're clearing out a wide selection of Lazy Boy, Bassett, Maven, and Kincaid, all at incredible clearance savings up to 70% off. Enjoy healthful sleep with a free motion base upgrade with mattress purchase during the New Year New Comfort event going on now at Bostic Sugg Furniture.
The stifling heat of summer, the bitter cold of winter. What do they have in common? The extreme temperatures of both force your home's heating and cooling system to work overtime to keep you comfortable. And that can cost you a lot of money. Fortunately, your neighbors at Greenville Utilities have several ways you can save energy. And that means saving you money on your utility bills. Just go to GUC.com and look for ways to save. That's GUC.com.
The icy treat that can't be beat is Sparky Snowballs. From big kids to little kids, Sparky Snowballs has been making smiles happen for over 20 years. If you're not in the mood to chill out with a snowball, Sparky's funnel cakes and fried Oreos are a perfect Sparky-licious treat every time. Are you having an event, party, or fundraiser? Call Sparky's to come on site. Remember to follow Sparky's on Facebook or visit SparkySnowballs.com to see where they'll be next.
This is Jacob Jenkins Cowart, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour is brought to you by Carolina Eagle Distributing, celebrating 150 years of Budweiser all year long. This Bud's for you from Carolina Eagle, serving the Pirate Nation since 1989. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. A look at the stock market for you today. The Dow was up 306 points and closed at $49,384. The NASDAQ was up 211 points. It closed at $23,436. And the S&P was up 37 points and closed at $6,913. That is a look at your Wells Fargo Advisors financial report. For a personal look into investing, call Wells Fargo Advisors today at 756-6900 in Greenville. Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, member SIPC. Now, let's take it back in for the wrap-up of J-Bone's week. Here's Clip.
The wrap-up of J-Bone's week.
Yep.
What are you going to do tomorrow? From 3 to 6.
From 3 to 6? I
Yeah.
have no idea.
Well, take a stab at it. Where are you going to be?
Having lunch with my grandma at 11, going to the movie at 1.
Going to the movie at 1. That'll end around 3.
Yeah. So I'll be back at the house about 3:35.
All right.
Probably watch some TV, drink some beer.
Jerry Springer?
Yeah.
What comes on in the afternoons? Do they still have those shows
General
on?
Hospital starts at 3, so...
Judge Judy?
Yeah.
I got to imagine Judge Judy is still on.
Be something on.
Catch up with the soaps.
Catch up, clean my room, do some laundry.
So you're not going to follow Pirate basketball while you're in the movie theater?
No, that'd be very disrespectful to the filmmakers and the other people in the theater.
To the filmmakers?
Yeah.
I don't think about them.
Undivided attention.
I've never thought about them while I'm watching a movie. And I guess that says something about me.
Mm-hmm. Inconsiderate.
Yeah. Not a lot of respect.
Nope.
All right.
It's been fun, man. Baseball media day, getting back into swing of things. Football's over. Kind of depressing, but
yeah, it stinks not having football.
Yeah,
I'm trying to
got 3 more games.
Go hard in the paint on college basketball and following it more.
Yeah,
and enjoying that night.
Like I said, last Saturday, man, watched Vanderbilt, Florida. That was a fun game.
Dude, I bet we can't even watch tonight's game. I bet it's on Flow or some crap.
Probably.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, because our game against Wilmington was on Flow Sports.
Our line's going the wrong way, but don't even care.
They don't know. What do they know?
Exactly. Dog of the day, we are going with UNCW. Look, feels like a trap. As Nadu said, usually in this case, you take the home team. I get that, but we got a team that refuses to lose.
Yeah, I mean, they won a game where in the last, 30 seconds, they were down and didn't even make a field goal?
Yeah.
Won it on free throws.
They are the team of destiny.
That's the team you want to be backing right now.
Yep.
Great chat earlier today with Kim McNeill. Speaking of teams of destiny, they have been playing awesome. They'll be back at it on Saturday, looking to win their 5th in a row. ECU men on the road on Friday, 1 o'clock, North Texas, trying to win their first conference game. Coming up Friday, we have our Football Friday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Tony Dunn will join us, Brian North, Morgan Ehlers, Alex Harper, the regular crew, and more coming your way on a fun Friday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Thank you, Jackson. Thank you, Avery, Tanner, Zach, Shirley. We'll see you mañana. J-Bone, we'll see you Monday.
Ooh. See you sometime next week.
How long is your vacation?
I don't have a vacation. I'm taking tomorrow off, but by God, this ice is not looking good, man.
It's fine out there right now. We will talk to you Friday, 3 o'clock, Pirate Radio Live. For the crew, I'm Clip Rock. Jeff Charles, take us home.
Have a great night, Eastern Carolina.
Thanks for listening to Pirate Radio Live, an exclusive presentation of the voice of the Pirate Nation. This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250.